Hello, hello, Internet! It's Elzon. Welcome back to the stream, and also, Glassman, thank you for the sub. 6 months. Here we go! It's been half a year then since I made an affiliate, because I think you started when I first got the affiliate. So, hooray! Inadvertent half a year of affiliate status anniversary. But not a huge amount of announcements up at the top. Some exciting news, though. I ended up in an article about LOR streamers, which is super fucking exciting. Shout out to Space Coast for putting me in that article. That's honestly super cool. And I'm up in the list with some pretty awesome other streamers. Go check them out as well. Otherwise, we're back today with what I was planning to do as the A to Z series for a little bit. I was looking at the list of things under the letter D, again, from the list that Martin Thomas put together a little while back. I was kind of thinking about trying to run Devoted Council with, Soraka Starspring or something, which is probably pretty terrible. I'm anticipating that it's terrible. But you know what? We're here to do cards that aren't often played, so I thought that would be a fun target. And also, as a white player, I love lifelink and life gain, so, you know, it's fine. We're good. But yeah, we're gonna do that for an hour or so, probably. And then just probably sit in ranked, do some viewer submissions if those roll in, and just have a chill day of screaming at a card game, as usual. Fantastic. Let's fucking go. It's also Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Finally, there's another 3-day weekend. I know that the winter break just ended, but damn if I still want my sleep. So much sleep. Just give me sleep. That's all I ask. Sleep and endless naps would just be fantastic. Right, so I was going to run, where's that Starspring thing? It's up here, it's the Starspring thing. We're gonna run landmarks, I guess. We can't destroy those, though, which is a bit of a problem. So we're not gonna destroy them at all. We're going to pretend that Zerath doesn't exist, I guess? What is the best deck for beginners? Also, Ritsak, hello, welcome back to the stream. For beginners, aggro is usually relatively straightforward. If you want, like an archetype that's easier to, like, get you into things, something like Nightfall is actually kind of making a resurgence because of Diana's buff recently. I also think it's just kind of fun if you're, as a keyword for cards that do stuff. Don't run Aphelios, though. He's not very good. But Diana is much better now. So that's kind of fun. It comes with Targon, which has a lot of just, personally, I think, some cool, fun cards. Elise is also decent aggro. If you want other fun archetypes, there's always, like, Deep, which is, again, straightforward, but there are a few cool things in there. Or there's a Yeti deck that's been running around. I don't know how difficult that one is. I think it's pretty funny and interesting. But I would put aggro higher on the list just because it's usually just play the stuff, go face. If you want more of a mid-range, though, Viego is kind of fun. He's still played a bunch. Kindred is a little bit better now because she's affordable. And for later games, Control, Shellfolk is still a card, even though it got nerfed. Control is not usually what I play, so that's where my arena is, or my advice is the weakest for sure. Hopefully that was helpful. Did that elucidate at all what you were looking for? I hope so. I'm going to continue putting bad combinations of champions together to try and get Council to do something. That's where we're at over here. What do we want to run? I do want to run Ascendeds if we're going to have a Sun Disc. Because, you know, why not? Many reasons why not. But we're going to think about those later, for sure. For sure, we're going to consider that on a future date. Let's see. Oh, Renekton for Vulnerable might not be too bad. Though then we want Ruthless and what's that other one? Exhaust. For the things, probably, what is it? Rockhopper? Those boys is always pretty decent. Naturalist is probably not going to hit anything in this deck that I am very haphazardly slapping together. Merciless Hunters are always pretty good. Gifts for Renekton! Give the large crocodile some gifts! Let's see, there's a Predict, Rite of Calling. Do we need to draw a champion? Potentially. Chip. We could actually run Chip in this. Similarly to the way I run the, whatchamacallit, the Akshan deck that I have with Targon. Because it'll actually automatically trigger off of the Sun Disc. I do play Expeditions on the weekends, and I also just, it was how I learned how to play Runeterra, which is not the best way, I would say, but I love the fucking format. The rewards, I will say, are not necessarily the best, but I think it's fun if you like that type of, I think it's worth if you like that type of drafting experience. Let's see, probably want a shaped stone or two. Actually, maybe one and an absolver. Need to check my spells. There are probably some that we can drop here. What are we at? 20 units and 9 spells. Okay, we do need some more things at the top end. Haha. Shade Stalker. Oh, we can run Loping Telescope, actually. That might not be too bad. We need units for sure. Chose Yasuo and Swain when your recall deck and got demolished. Not a single win. Here's the thing. Expeditions can punish you really hard. I'll go 0-2 all the fucking time. As you can tell from my previous streams of it. It's hard to win, especially if you are newer to Expeditions, or if your opponent high rolls their draft, you're fucked. Like, you can't do much about that, unfortunately. So it might also have been, I'd be willing to bet also that you just went up against opponents who had things, which, you know, how rude of them to have things in Expeditions where you're supposed to be struggling. Obviously! How dare they? But yeah, also Yasuo Swain, depending on what you have, Yasuo Swain, I think, in Constructed is more stun-based than recall, but if it was offering you a thing and you took it, I mean, what else are you gonna do except take the thing that even slightly synergizes with your champion picks? So if you went that because the buckets were offering you that, that makes sense. But yeah, Yasuo sometimes works in Expeditions. Swain is, I think, relatively consistent. But the champions that are better in Expeditions are also Change versus Constructed. I think they're both okay-ish, depending, again, on what cards you get, which is always a fun roll of the dice of, will I get something I can use or nah? Let's see, we have space for 4 more. What are we doing here? Again, we're not really... Could run some of you, actually, for fun times. Heal the dragons for a while. A couple of Xenotypes? That's not the worst idea. We don't have any draw or predict, do we? We do not. That's, you know what? Fuck it. You just finished the Jace adventure? Oh, the PvE? I mean, the PvE has a ton of replay value. In terms of other things, I think it depends on what format you want, how much and how, like, competitive you want it to feel. If you want to go into ranked or just regular PvP, I would say find a champion that you think is interesting and then see if you can find a deck that's someone else built around it. Play with that a little bit, swap cards in and out, see if you like it. If you want to keep doing PvE, there's a lot of stuff in there. Expeditions, you do get a token every week. If you don't want to pay shards, it does kind of lock you out of that, unfortunately. Because you have to do really well in a trial to actually get the expedition cost paid back to you. Oh yes, you can also level regions if you choose a thing, whatchamacallit, over here. You can get different rewards for different regions. So if there's a region that you like in particular and you're like, oh, I haven't done that yet, you'll get cards from that region. And a decent amount of free stuff, honestly. You don't have to pay for these paths, which is kind of cool. Yes, thank you for that point. Did it delete my deck? Oh, fuck, it deleted it, didn't it? Well, I mean, it was bad anyway, so that's fine. We'll just rebuild. Ha! Ah! Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. We're gonna just go back to building my shitty Devoted Council deck, and we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Ho-ho. Let's see. I did want that, of course, because we're stupid. It's fine. Buried Sun Disk. Star Spring. So many answers, so many results for Star Spring. What a fucking time. And then we'll just go back to filling in everything else that I remember off the top of my brain cells. Which is, apparently not very much. Apparently I need to scroll through this again. Hooray, we're here. We're doing great. We're doing fantastic. Could just run Shape Stones instead of Absolvers, actually, thinking about it. That's an extra mana gem. We don't need Call the Pack. Do not put in Call the Pack. That will lead to much suffering. Space Coast, hello, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing all right, and thanks again for including me in that article. I'm super excited to be up against or next to some of those names. That's a fucking amazing list. Let's see here. Did I put in the Devoted Councils the whole reason I'm building this deck? I did not! Hooray, look at me going. I'm remembering things for sure. I did put in a White Flame because we might be doing a little bit of targeting, though it's not going to be the Pantheon Turbo. New Kid, hello! Welcome back. Glass subbed? Yes, Glass did resubscribe. How dare he, really? So rude. Supporting the stream? Tragedy. What was I doing here? I wanted to put in a Hush, probably. We don't have Predict. Merciless Hunters are fine. They can exist here. There's... Oh, We Stand Together is also open, because we're in Targon. I'm so not used to running anything... I'm really not used to running Targon Shurima outside of the Akshan Taric deck that I built a fucking age ago. A day and an age ago. Broadbacked is fine. Yes, alright. Mountain Scryer, Profiteer, probably not going to happen. We could run a Rite of Negation for a little extra fuck you energy. Shards of the Mountain. We've lost to a deck that was running Shards of the Mountain, and I'm still impressed. I'm still just sitting over here going, damn, that worked! And I'm sad. Oh, Stario Starforger, hello! Welcome to the chat. How's everyone doing tonight? We're actually up to a few people today. How's everything? How's the weekend? It's the start of the weekend for me, so I'm fucking excited about that. I have a break. Oh, this is your, you're Victor Sigma. Oh, hello. Got unbanned? Oh no. That's unfortunate, but also hello. I'm glad you've been unbanned. The unfortunate part was the ban part, not the unban. Hi, welcome back. For a second, I was like, I don't recognize this username, but they've said they've been here before. Who is it? I need to put that in because I need to not forget that, because it's also part of the whole reason I'm running these cards together to level them and to get the Sun Disk and then to have a Soraka and Devoted Council heal my Nexus. That's literally just, can I get the Devoted Council to heal my Nexus? And if it doesn't, we'll be sad. Unbanned, you posted hentai in the Bob Ross channel. He was banned too. Oh my god. Okay, not gonna lie. Posting hentai anywhere is just kind of funny. Just the command unbanned. Just unbanning all of Twitch. At once. Executive decisions being made. What am I doing here? Building a horrible situation. And I'm here for it. That seems, again, bad. Let's see what else. We could put in Lurk, just to make it even worse. That sounds great. No. Let's see. Targon's Peak. Actually, run Targon's Peak. It could be more expensive. We could do a version that's a more expensive Targon's Peak thing and have a free Ascended's Rise. That seems good, right? I think it seems good. Seems useful. Actually, I do want things that can get injured pretty easily. So I mean that can get chunked at the soonest opportunity. Hentai is welcomed here, especially if you can depict Glassman's Tavern. I agree. Bring on the hentai of Glassman's Tavern. I'm commissioning it. Also, Side Cookie, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing okay. All right, so we got the A to Z. Sometimes you scare yourself with how sexy you are. I mean, that's the best feeling, isn't it? Stripping, looking at yourself in the mirror, and then just going, ah! That's the best feeling. I do that every day in the morning. Let's see. We got A to Z. We're on Devoted Council. Devoted to the D is, I think, what I'm gonna name this first iteration. And then we're gonna go. And then we're going to have a hard time accomplishing anything, and the plat players are gonna be like, what the fuck? And I'll be having a ball. That's the way we do it! Let's go in! Devoted to the D. Here we march forward. Fading Black Rose, howdy to you too. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Ah! Plat Club! Oh nice, you got to plat as well? Congrats. We both made it. I'm gonna sit at plat 4 for a long time probably, but it's good. Oh, also Monmec, hello. Sorry, I'm missing people. There's so many people today. Getting a pacemaker at 28? Oh, I'm so sorry. That's a lot to think about and deal with. I hope you are okay and will be okay. You're 46 LP from plat. I believe in you. I'm sorry if it's been a horrible grind though. Plat can be a pain in the ass. Wow, Avatar of the Tides! Oh, Yordle Ranger helps my Devoted Council strategy though, because if I can buff the health of things, that's just Yetis. Is it Yetis? I feel an abominable coming from somewhere, and I don't want it. Is that an abominable? Is it just gonna happen now? Or is that just two Yetis? So there's no abominable. There is an abominable. I called it correctly, and I am sad. Oh no, I have a thing. I have my thing. This is kind of all the thing does. It sits there and blocks a 5/5 eventually. Oh boy, it's a lot of units. So much grinding, but you're taking a break after you hit plat. That makes sense. I don't really want to grind to diamond because I know that'll be a slog, but not gonna lie, I am slightly considering it. When am I making masters? You're stuck at plat 1 because you only tagged versus diamond 2? Oh Jesus, that's a pain. I'm sorry. That sucks, getting put like that much higher opponents. That's happened to me a couple of times of like, why are you in plat 2 or something? I'm in gold, I'm still in gold. Just doesn't even matter. I'm just straight up still in gold happening over here. Also as to masters, you know, I'm closer than I have ever been. Let's put it that way. I am closer to getting to masters now than before. Oh, this doesn't work with the sun disk. What am I doing? Why did I think the sun disk would work? I have no idea.
I'll protect you.
I need something though. That does count as a thing. That, to be fair, does count as a thing. We're gonna die probably, but you know, it's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine. MMRs to get a good win streak, so to put with stronger opponents to regulate the rank. Oh, is that how it works? I did not know this. That is intensely annoying. Okay, there we go. Boom. McHeelan. There's another Star Spring. If we can survive, we'll do great. If we can't survive, we're gonna do some suffering. Ha! That's a lot of 5/5s, but my health is fine. I actually might need to play another Star Spring on something else. This is great. We're doing great. Everything is great. Tag versus silver 3s. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's a lot. Or just a lot of rank shifting around, for sure. Okay, alright, we're gonna be fine. Everything is fine. We've never been finer. Where's that Brothers Bond? Or a Frostbite or something. Brothers Bond is worse though, because then we just take a lot more damage, or our things die. I have 2 Star Springs. That's what I got. It's pretty sexy, I think. Look at all the purple shiny water stuff happening. Ha! Go. 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 Okay. Great. Good. Look at this healing. No, don't kill my stuff. Oh, it's not killing my stuff. That's the whispered words. Okay, that's 2 draw. Don't have drawn a Yeti. Please do not have drawn a Yeti. Not one of those. Not 2 of them. Okay, we're doing great. Soraka's alive. Soraka's healed. Can we hit a Star Spring win with my absolutely horrendous Sundisk situation? Boom! That's already at 10. Ah, what a time. Sorry you died, sir. It's fine. I could actually counsel my way out of this! I actually got the card I wanted, which was the council. Oh, we're living it. We're living the fucking dream. I'm gonna do this, though, and then see what our opponent does. This is great. This is fantastic. The icons for purchasing stuff. Oh, do you like the icons? Yeah, I cleaned up my channel point redeems a little bit. I need some more. Yes. Also working on some follower emotes, because you can get those now. Thank you, Twitch. Like, genuinely, actually, I appreciate the fact that I can now give people those. Hey, I kind of want to try and take something, to be fair. With the Renek, I think. Boop-a-da-boo. Vulnerable. I can make the Katarina vulnerable. They just played it. It's actually the lowest power over there. Okay, give me this. Yep, good. McHeels. A predict. Big chunky alligator thingy. Do damage, sir. Do damage. Wet dream is another word for fucking dream? I mean, who would have thought? Okay, so the Katarina's leveling. In my nexus! It hurts, but it's fine. Where everything is fine. It's a pretty weird deck, so I'm trying to run Devoted Council for the A to Z series, because I was like, what starts with D and nobody runs? Devoted Council. At least not very often. It is actually kind of sometimes useful in expeditions. But also I just wanted to milk some value out of it. And I have a Soraka Renekton situation happening, and that's literally gonna win us the game if we can survive. So I think we're doing fine, actually. Yeah, we're doing great. This is fine. That's a Darius. Actually, we were saved from the Darius level by that, which is good. This is good. They have 3 mana. They cannot cast that, actually. I think I might just plop a Ranger down for a blocker here. Because I don't want my other stuff to die. I want my Renekton to live, actually. Is also a D and no one plays him. That is slightly true, actually. Slightly true. Not gonna lie, that is slightly an accurate statement. We're fine. Everything is fine. We've never been finer. Never have I been more fine. Everything's good. I can't hush anything to save my Yodel Ranger, unfortunately. But I also don't want to just die to nothing. So I might try that. Our healing is a little bit jeopardized, but that's okay. Let's just try this. Starts with D and nobody uses your dick. I mean, I can't exactly refute that. We could run Darius, though. We could run Darius Devoted Council so that we just have a little bit of extra healing, you know? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Make my dragon bigger. Keep everything else alive. Darius is you're doing great. I love you. Stay over there, though. Stay very much over there. That's a heal in and of it, too. I think I might just take a broad back, though, just to reinforce the win here. At least peeing is fine. That is, I mean, do pee also. We won. We won with the Devoted Council. And the Star Springs with my Shurima Soraka deck. I'm gonna do this one more time to make sure that I am not hallucinating. Though I might take out the Sundisk, because that's not really... Is it doing anything? It's not really doing very much, because we're never drawing it. Despite the situation in that last game. Let's just try doing this. Oh, I'm missing a card. I can't actually play it. We need another card in here. Silence. Maybe not so much. There's a Sunburst. 3 Star Springs. Maybe not. We have the number of champions that we need. Just throw in an extra something, I think. Do I have to run a 6 cost Uh, do I have to run the 6 cost level up card? No. I was thinking it would be fun. But we don't honestly need it. So the Devoted Council requires that something is leveled in order to do anything. So I was thinking that with the Ascended's Rise, it would work a little bit better. Or at least it would guarantee that healing more often if we had a copy of this for the Shurima Champions. I am memeing in ladder on purpose, yes. This is all deliberate, I'm not building a good deck situation, for sure. I'm not trying to, we're not making the new meta. Unless we are, we're not. Don't expect greatness. I am equally as confused how it did anything on the last one. It's beautiful, thank you. I think it is a work of art. It might be the work of art that your 5-year-old hands in when they've had too much sugar, but art nonetheless. That's Rumble Lulu. Let's fucking go! I'm afraid of Deposia, but it's fine. Also, from Con Air, nothing makes you sadder when the pilot lost his bladder in the airplane. Too many different thoughts happening in the chat. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually not horrible. It's a little bit weird, but it's not horrendous. I do want kind of the other stuff, though. Mike Jones, I'm prepared! Also, Side Cookie, thank you. If I don't meme and ranked a little bit every single day, am I really me, a human being? That's the question I ask. Pretty much never. Glass, you too have a fangirl! We're all fans of Glass here. We all simp for Glass deep down. There's a Devoted Council, that's great. That's not gonna start healing anything anytime soon, but I have a 3/3, so it's great. Chip's moving forward! Ha! Okay, Mike Jones. Here we go. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to yeet that 3-1 into a 2-1. Did they pick the shield? Because the shield doesn't do anything right now, which also is exciting. I have Vulnerable, I have this dude, I have none of my champions, so that's gonna be a little awkward. Let's try and favorably trade here, I think. Though I would prefer the Mage Seeker not die, but that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't give our opponent a fucking Buried in Ice the same way it did for us in Expeditions. Twice in the same Expedition run. Ha! Okay, there's another chip. That's fine. I'm gonna slap all of my pretty prismatics onto the board and we're gonna wait. We're gonna lie in wait, breathing heavily, anticipating our opponent's next move in 4 mana. There's another one of the mage dudes. Great! Boom! I have a bunch of 3/3s and a 2/3, and it's about to be great, and then we can cast a Fearsome unit as well if they do anything else. I'm gonna do this then if they're not moving. There's an Azir and a Devoted Council. I think we take not the second Devoted Council, as funny as that healing may be. High rolled so bad you got Mage Seeker off Mirai and Glorious Evolution off the Mage Seeker in a Plunder deck? That is a lot of procs at once, and I salute you. And also I cry a little bit for your opponent, because that is some bullshit procs right there. 7 mana in Bandle Demacia. They could have a mini-morph. That's always an option. Mini could be happening. Mini is currently not happening. Do you not want me to have a seal? What if I want a seal? Imagine doing 24 damage with Make It Rain. That is too much damage. I think I could make an executive decision that that's just an exorbitant amount of things happening. So he's gonna become a chonk. That's great. I think we're still gonna go, of course. And summon Burb. Summon a baby Burb. I know it's a person-shaped thing, but I'm still gonna refer to it as a Burb until the end of time. We are unfortunately helping the Rumble level. We're gonna ignore that. We're also gonna hope they didn't fucking high roll off of this particular Mage Seeker. That would be bad. Please don't be too bad. That's 6 of 13. We're almost halfway there. My healing is not emerging, so we just have kind of okay Shurima cards, which is fine. The spell shield's a problem. There's a second Azir. Azir, buddy, I love you. You're not really gonna help us right now, unfortunately. Shurimans are all pigeons. There are 2 pigeons in disguise. Azir is one alpha pigeon. Everyone else is just 2 together, pasted into the shape of a body. Okay, yeah, great, good, I'm gonna put a chip in front. Do we need to put a chip in front? I think we can just take the damage, honestly. It's a bit more than I would like, but that's okay. We can do the spell shield off. No, it just grants vulnerable. Because it's a play effect, yes. I always forget that. Because it's not a skill, it just occurs. If I make that noise throughout my whole gameplay time, do I automatically win with the triple carry? I have 2 already. There's only 1 more left. He can do it, I'm sure. Hi. Your champion's already vulnerable, and I'm not attacking with the council, so yeah, I mean, exhaust makes sense. I care less, though. Although they can't look at this because it's a champion card. Yeah, I think we just hook that Rumble with the 3/3, because it's very vulnerable to Pokey Stick. Sharp Sight's an option. Unfortunately, can't really get around that. And then we can open swing with the 4/2, because that should just be 4 damage in. And then Azir can also go depending. That's rude of you, and I have a replacement. I don't have a way around the level, though. Cataclysm! I'm kind of out of steam. I am indeed out of steam. I have another burb, man. That's all, though. And then it also gives them a chance to play something. I was really hoping for that open attack. Really banking on that open attack. Doing something interesting. But we're a bit shit out of luck on that one. So I might just swing anyway to reduce the chance of a response. There's a Hush. Again, there's the spell shield. And the 3 mana exhaust. Can I try and exhaust it off to guarantee the Hush? There's a potential mini morph incoming, is the problem. It's the part I don't like. Because then it just dies anyway, we can't do anything about it. Though it'd be weird to mini morph a 4/2, I guess. But then, of course, there's Sharp Sights and whatnot. If I pop the exhaust and they put spells into it, that's the thing I'm thinking of. Maybe it will guarantee a better shot at this thing dying. If he mini morphs ones, he's dumb. I think he's dumb, for sure. You know what? Fuck it. I'll make room for the silence. I'll make space for the silence, regardless. I want to push damage. I wish to push the doomage. Okay, it just goes through. That's good, actually. Death to the 6/4 with impact. No, thank you. This doesn't do anything. Still just kind of sits there and looks like an attractive couple having a wedding. Another Rumble incoming. Of course, yes. That's a Mayor. That's not a Rumble. It does make things, though. But at least it's not a permanent cost decrease. We knew what that felt like. Please, no, Bandle. Please don't go back. That's a Grand Plaza. That's a pain. That is a pain. I don't really need to play that yet. Everyone's at 10 HP. I can maybe increase that one day. That will go up to 9. Azir's really behind. Rumble now? Well, we'll see. 7? We're chilling. We're just chilling and waiting. That's a Shadow Tech Walker. That is not a Rumble. Okay. Just do that then. Just don't mind me playing units. There's the Rumble. There it happened. Finally. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong. We're doing good. Now silence the 2/2. Absolutely. I think this is the perfect time to do so. You are correct, MF. Silence my own Azir. Top tier plays right now. I mean, we're dead in like a turn, so probably not much reason to silence. Now the holes in my deck are emerging in that we don't have any of the healing or the Soraka or the Targon things. So we're really having to suffer. Don't be a bird fucker. This just in. Do not be a bird fucker. Statements that I can say that the channel fully endorses. Don't fuck birds. That's all. That's welcome. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sponsored by Glass. There's a Soraka. You're doing pretty much nothing. Thank you, Soraka. I have your card. I have a Soraka and a Soraka's face. That's good. That's a thing. I can avoid the elusive damage and then die some other way to impact or whatnot, you know? That's good. Mike Jones, I am literally almost out of cards. I cannot do anything about that. So we are extra dead. Don't mind me. My deck is fine. We're totally fine. That's only a bunch of impact. Only a bunch of impact. Nothing to be afraid of. A 5/9. It's a child's play. Don't you know about my secret surprise card called the forfeit button? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna forfeit. I'm gonna let him get his win or their win, but this is great. Barrier and spell shield. It's a mini pantheon. Who doesn't desire that mini pantheon in their day-to-day interactions? Cause I sure fucking do. Yeah. We're live for turn. Hooray! Mini Theon, yes. So less museled. Rumble does not have as good biceps as the Pantheon, I will say that much. But that's all I'm going to say before the Yordle kills me. With impact alone. That's 2 impact anyway, so that's good. That's good. We're doing great. You don't need to attack with the Bandlemare. But I understand that's an 18-8! Ah! 18-8. I think this is salvageable. He's a furry. Rumble? I mean, or Pantheon. Are the Yordles furries? Because there's literally just straight up a different race of being. Is it fair to call them furries in that context? I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do this one more time, and then I'm gonna put it down and either try a different iteration of the whatchamacallit, Devoted Council, or just not do this anymore. Hooray! Midget furries. I still don't know if they're exactly furries, though. I don't know if they fill the furry requirements, because is that not usually a term for humans who want to be or do the fuck with animals, you know? I don't mean that judgmentally either, it's more just a definition-wise. Why am I talking about this? I have a chip. That's not furry, that's literally just a piece of animated rock. There we go. Animal people. Boom. Attack. Yes. Alright, I'm about to make the chips big. The chips are gonna be swole. That's an Elise. Oh god. Is it just spiders? Oh, it's Spider Kindred. Okay, that's fair. You don't have any good attackers now, which brings me joy. Yeah, no, you just figured that out. Good. Don't attack. That would be bad for you. I have 2 Renekton's. Why am I so good at drawing Renekton's? What is that? Chip is so cute. Yes. Just Animals is bestiality. His 1/1 form 2, so it's pre-steroids before we lost him. It's a control deck, be careful. Okay. Welp. That's good. I think we might as well, and then just drop a Star Spring. Good. The control spood. Yep. Yep. I should have just taken the Elise. I was like, do we need to take the Elise? Should have taken the Elise. Alright. Sentinel soon, probably. Good. Hooray! Heal my chips, please. They block for a tiny amount of time. There's an Exhaust. There's a Kindred. Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Okay. So if I kill anything, the Kindred does stuff. We also can't target it this turn. So if we don't block anything, the Kindred's gonna hit for sure. Or not, actually. Wasn't expecting that pass. Okay. Let's see. Into 6 mana? That's Vengeance mana. Don't like that for sure. I think you might have to go anyway, though.
One does not avert the other.
We could have cast the Rockhopper, actually, I think. Yeah, I'm confused on that one, to be honest. We're taking the Kindred first, yes? Boo-ba-da-boo, give me that. Schloop, thank you. Renekton just goes to town. Killing that before anything else. What is that? There's still 6, so there's still Vengeance open. Is that what it is? Because then this, like, kills one of my small dudes. My chips! Not my chips! Not my chips! Ah, fuck that 6 mana Vengeance. I know it still makes sense. I know it makes sense. I still don't like it. Alright, well. At least that's 1 Vengeance out of hand. I have another Renekton. We're gonna hold on to that. The Star Spring still triggers because it's a round end. Hooray, 4 of 3. There's a telescope. Just gonna watch the attack probably. 7 in, so we go down to 13. That's not the worst situation ever. Let's see here. There's still 6 mana open, which is a bit unfortunate. Don't quite like that. There's the Harrowing. Yeah, I'll take the Harrowing. Against that bullshit, I'll take some Harrowing. We may not be able to use it, but I'll do it anyway. You hate Kindred control, don't play the Loping. Why not? I'm trying to get them to use mana, but they're not doing it. Oh, drain effects? They haven't done anything. Plus, if they Vow Feast, then I can Renekton Predator a bit more easily, because they don't have mana, but they didn't do anything. Do I risk the second Renekton? It's kind of running options here. Guess we could Rock Hopper? Do they not have anything?
Would you look at this place?
Oh, that's what you wanted. Okay. It just had box. Fair enough. Okay. There's the level. Now we can play the Renekton into a Vengeance. I'm so used to thinking of it as 7. There's a Firebrand. If I do this, how much are we getting back? We're actually dumping a lot because the stupid ruthless things are, the whatchamacallums are actually getting kind of in the way. There's a Firebrand, Renekton. Firebrand has Spell Shield, so it does require an extra proc to get it off. We might be able to kill a Kindred with it, I think. I'm gonna bait it, or at least try to do something. Hello. I have a dragon. How does that make you feel? Makes me feel slightly more protected that it comes with an H spell shield. That's something. It's made of metal. That is made of death and sacrifices. So when it comes to steel versus sacrifices, probably still betting on the steel. Oh, good.
A glimpse of what is yet.
Oh, good. At least they only have 4 now, so we might be able to do something with the Ruthless Predator. Yeah. Boom. I mean, it needs to die. There's 4, and the Kindred's dead? There another Kindred? There's a Sentinel. So we're only taking 6 damage. 7 damage because of the extra +1 to the Spood there. So yeah, there's a +1 to Spood. That's fine. If we cast this on our next turn, I think we get a Renekton, Dragon, one of the, One of the Roiling Sands, one of the rock hoppers. Okay. That's 13. Okay. Into 9 mana. Could I get 2 Renekton's if I do this and then Harrowing on the following turn? This just potentially dies, but I mean, I care less if it dies at this point, I think. Then we have still the Predator. Okay, it's just a pass. You don't have Deny. This isn't Piltover. This is... yeah. So there's a 4/4, 5/5, a 4/4. We have Ruthless Mana open. One Renekton can level on its own. Let's see. No. I mean, I can say for sure you're not overfilling the chat. Chat is good. Continue filling the chat. It feels less that I am making bad plays into a void, and now instead I'm making bad plays into people who can call me out on the shit, which is even better. Watch me have played that into a Ruination. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I can cast Ascendant's Rise on nothing. Ah! Is it a Ruination? It's a Drain. So there's a 5/4 over there. I can't do anything about that. That's good. Where's that next vengeance happening? Yeah, you can just take that, actually. You can take the small boy. Let's see. Vulnerable. I could also just take a Elise or something. That seems not terrible. Actually, if I stack it the other way around, not that way, if I put the Ephemeral first, over here, and then over there, and then that, and then... oh, we're still short, aren't we? Okay. Oh, because it's individual Renekton procs. That's down to 3. Don't think we can get more damage out. Yes. Buff the Ephemeral Renekton. Hold the regular Renekton. That's dying. Is there a Vengeance? There's a Mystic Shot. Okay, so they're left with a Spood. I'm left with my landmarks that do nothing. We're doing great. Down to 8. I have a spell that does nothing. That's good. That's good. There was a pass, so no Kindred off the bat. That's wonderful. There's a Hush. Again, a spell that does nothing against a Spood. We're both terrible, apparently. Neither of us can top deck. I have a Devoted Council. I have the card that I'm trying to build around. The Kindred Elise deck, the control elements. I mean, to be fair, I also don't like my own deck right now. It's not doing much. You do things! One day, eventually. We have no shapestones or anything, so you're just gonna have to sit pretty for a little while there, buddy. I'm sorry. Normally we make you the biggest chunk that he ever did see. Thank you for the Mystic Shot. Is there... what? Okay, this is fine. Let's have a dragon. Azir's leveled. Can I find an Azir? Karina Varaza. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. Yup, I can't silence it now that it's been cast. 2. You do 2 damage. 2 is much better. 2 is fine. That 8/8's gonna swing, though, which is a pain. I do have to block that. Devoted Council, you're going into the bin. You're getting the binned. Hush it for Fated buff. Puny Karina skill. Very puny. Well, slightly puny. Not as puny as I would have liked, because it's now just a thing sitting around. Please don't take damage. Okay. No, I don't want to take damage at the moment, no. You're about to win and then surrenders. That's a pretty good feeling, I have to say. I'm not gonna buff it with the silence. I could buff it with a silence, and I'm just gonna heal it. I'm gonna pet my dragon and cry in the background. That seems better. Also, they've got Atrocity. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Also, new kid! Oh, Stephen Huh. Stephen Huh is really fucking good. I love him already. I don't think I've seen that video, though. Atrocity is not real. Let me get out of this game. It has to end soon. They dumped an Elise. They dumped an Elise. Okay, that's fine. Give me your... I can't take the Spood, actually. I can't actually take anything, because it's not vulnerable. Oh, God. My white flames are doing less than nothing. Let me leave. I have a video request. People need sleep!
Nagakabura sends her blessing.
I don't care about Nagakaburos. Ah! Release me, Karina! Also, what's the art and the text for this one? Oh, that's really pretty, actually. I love her whole botanical theme. What is that? 4 to a unit? can't do that. Can't do anything about that. Can I? Can I save it? I don't think I can save it, right? That goes up to 4, right? 4 HP, I think. She's sexy as fuck, though. I mean, I fucking agree. Are we almost dead? We're almost dead. I love being almost dead. That's a great place to be, is it not? Want to play a Riptide Funsmith deck? Sure. I'll play a Riptide Funsmith deck. There's a Loping Telescope. We're gonna do a block and not die immediately, though we really should be dead by this point. There's a telescope. There's no kindred. I've not leveled a champion. Ultraloof Travelers? Throwing Swarm is hilarious, though. Did I take a Throwing Swarm? Atrocity. Well, if they have an atrocity, they have an atrocity. I'm gonna take the fun card. For now. Say hi to my 2-1. He's cute. Please let me draw something. Please let me draw anything. That's an Ascenda's Rise. That's really not what I needed. That's exactly what I didn't need. I needed something that was like a unit that I could play to block, especially the fearsome 5/4. Aloof to discard atrocity. That was probably smarter, right? Should have just done that. Ah, we're fine. Sort of fine. There's an exhaust. I really need units. I thought I didn't put that many units in here, but apparently I lied to myself and to the universe. Ah ha ha! That's death. I can silence it and block the 5/4. Finally, I have a use for silence. One day! That's down to 5 that can atrocity me now! Or they can now, but they can't after the combat resolves. Which, is combat resolving? Let's wait and see. Let's sit here to see. Does the combat end? Does the game end? Is that finally the spell? Why didn't you do that before? Why did it take you so long? I have 2 Ascendant's Rise, not that you know that, but I have, moreover, Starspring Shurima. What were you afraid of? I don't think I had anything that could have countered that. Maybe a Spirit Fire, but like, who runs Spirit Fire in Constructed? Even me. Even I don't do that. Oh well. I kind of, at least it's completed. Now let's go watch a video, submission, and then we have actually a deck as well. So I got it submission, I got a deck. Let's, I should do this before, but I didn't. So let's silence that. Let's bring up the video. I love this guy. He's really good. Go watch all of his stuff. Okay. Going back to 0 here. And starting it up.
Hello?
Hi, we're calling regarding your car's warranty.
Car warranty? What are you talking about?
Sir, we've noticed your car's warranty has expired, and we'd like to offer an extended warranty for only $700 a month.
You want to buy the car?
Excuse me?
I sell you the car for $600. Special price for you.
Sir...
$450. I sell you the $450.
No, thank you. I'm not looking to buy a car right now.
My uncle has factory in China. I give you special price $350 for you.
No, I'm not interested.
2 car. I'll give you 2 cars.
When you
$400.
outsell
I'm
the
not interested. I don't
salesperson.
need a car today.
The poor confused sales guy.
Seconds later.
Hello?
You want the Gucci bag? Gucci handbag, half price, $9.99. I give to you.
No, sir, I'm not...
You want the special iPhone?
What?
I got special iPhone 2 for $5 just for you.
No.
Limited edition special iPhone.
No, I'm not
You
looking
want to buy the lotion from Korea? 2 bottle, $450. Korean lotion. You want?
I'm not interested.
I got the Rolex watches, $20.
No, listen.
I got the vacation package to the Hawaii for 2 months for $5.
Have you
2
guys
people.
also seen
You
the
and your
guy
wife have a good time in the
No,
Hawaii.
I'm not interested.
Who just
and please don't call
drives
me again.
scam callers up the wall. Like the actual spam callers. The accent's really accurate, to be honest. but I'm pretty sure.
452.
Nah, he's got it on point. The accent, the speech pattern is perfect. Ah. Also, he's just really good in general. There's a lot of the new stuff is they're good. There was one that I was trying to remember what it was. I don't remember which one it was. I found him through what's his name? Trevor Wallace, I believe is the name. Also some pretty funny skits on that from that channel as well. Kit Boga, that's the name I was trying to remember. Yes, him. His videos are great. I sat through most of him pretending to be a grandma for like 2 hours, and it was honestly way more entertaining than I thought it would be. That guy can do characters and also some really good sound effects, and his technical setup is so cool. I wish I had the balls to do that, but I can't handle people yelling at me. So there's that. But yeah, Kit Boga is really good if you want just a man making hell out of people who making hell for scammers. But returning to the land of Runeterra, where I feel like who's the most likely to be a scam caller in Runeterra? I feel like who would be actually? I don't know. Submersible guy, the cat. Just, would you like to buy a submersible? Just for you, $50 off. But anyway, let's see. We have a deck submission. Let me copy that in as well. And then maybe I'll cycle back to the devoted council. But for now, let's take a break. We got a win. That was honestly more than I ever expected. Did I not copy it correctly? I copied the text as well. So the thing is like, bitch, you don't have a code. Today's the 14th. 14. Yes. Here we go. Boop. Copying it in. Oh, another video submission as well would be Solar Victor trying to get you to trade your soul, your cosmic power, or robot stuff. Oh, that's true. I feel like Victor would definitely be the type to cold call people and be like, have you heard about the glorious evolution happening tomorrow or today if we can get into your house? I made Glass laugh. That's a victory for me. Asol wants just revenge for being imprisoned by humanity. I mean, also a valid reason to cold call, you know? Hi, my name is Asol. You locked me in a place for millennia, and I would like to be let out. I know that I will rain destruction upon you, but what if we give you house insurance first? Or life insurance for your loved ones? I feel like he would definitely push the insurance deals. You're wet now? Congratulations! Viego asking if you had seen he sold. Yes. Have you seen my wife? I'm looking for my wife. Have you seen my wife? She's my wife. I would like my wife. Want reimbursement for being enslaved by your patrons? Yes. Love me being here is ultimate swing. Okay, I have another code as well. Give me memes. Also, Martin Thomas, I haven't forgotten your video request. I'm just trying to imagine what champions would sound like if they were forced to do a horrible service job. That's all. Let's see. Fading Black Rose. Extra Riptide. Extra Rex. Extra Rex is better. Let's import that. Promises on another Iceborne Legacy deck. Even if it was, I wouldn't hold that against you. People gave me Iceborns before. It got a buff. You can continue giving me Iceborns, though I know that it is significantly less memey now. Oh, it did save the version. It did keep the first version of the deck. I don't need it anymore. You can be deleted. We made a different version. Anyway, Fading Black Rose's deck is here. But Martin Thomas, we can do prank call Viego. Excuse me, sir, have you seen your Isolde hiding in people's bodies? Okay. Also, Martin Thomas, I think we can watch yours as well. It's 2 minutes. Steven's videos are pretty short. So let's do that as well. Also, because I just like these videos a lot. So here we go. Oh, this is from 2021. This is a bit more recent as well. Viego equals extreme simping. He only brought the dead body of his wife to a blessed holy place and then literally destroyed it in the name of trying to resurrect her. I mean, I think that's average, just a casual simp. You know? He could have, I don't know, you know? I'm trying to think of something worse than destroying the Blessed Waters, the Blessed Isles. And, you know, I guess he could have blown up the planet, and his wife killed him back. Yeah, it's not even simping, just plain crazy. A little crazy. Viego's a bit of a nutcase. But, I mean, aren't most princelings in general? He was very abusive. I remember that he also wasn't a very good person. Like, he found Isolde and was just like, I want that one. And then there was a lot about Viego, like, doing all these grand things for her, but nothing about if she actually, like, gave a shit and or wanted the attention. He was a terrible king. He just let his kingdom rot because of that good puss. Is it good puss? If he was abusive, I probably shouldn't say it's good puss. Terrible puss. 0 out of 10. Isolde, I'm not trying to insult you. We're just trying to back you up, girl! He's verbally abusive and possessive. He's meant to be nice in the beginning, but quickly went evil. I think he was an okay prince of just, I'm in love, we're gonna do crazy things. And then the crazy things never stopped, you know? That kind of thing. We thought Lucian was a simp. Damn Viego. Yeah, Viego I think has simp points over Lucian. Not a ton, but over Lucian, and also a crazy factor that Lucian doesn't have. Viego's the second-born of a kingdom who has never grown to handle the responsibility of running an empire. Oh, was he the second-born? Okay. Yeah, if I've learned anything from video game lore is treat your sons equally and expect them to all have responsibilities. Otherwise, we end up with Viego situations, or Shimada situations, or something. This Lucian isn't a simp, Senna will whoop his ass if he doesn't do what he's told. Yeah, Lucian also has the advantage of having a wife who has very strong opinions and is also like a pretty decent human being, so that's good. Anyway, let's go watch a video. Though continue the simp talk. I'm into it. How Asian parents roast your dreams. Oh, I've seen this one. This is a good one. Got strong BDSM vibes from them.
I know what I'm gonna be when I grow up. I want to be an actor. You're 9 years old, not a child.
I agree, Martin Thomas as well.
Get a job. Okay, but I want to try out acting.
What the hell? You're not joking.
Listen, your mother and I didn't tell you this, but it's time you find out, okay? You're ugly. It's my fault. I take responsibility. My apology. So go apply to law school. What
I like
do you
the
mean?
clock in the background too that just says doctor and lawyer.
I spun a wheel to decide your career. Look, you are going to be a lawyer. No, I want to be an actor. What the hell you say? You know what I tell all aspiring actors? Binti matcha with 2-pump classic syrup. Please, do you see failure on this wheel? Huh? Do you see my chicken sandwich with no lettuce, please? I swam all the way from China for you to be a disappointment. Where's your receipt? I return you.
So good.
Here, I got you a gift. It's a mirror. So you can see how dumb you look. Also, I'm selling your bed. What? So you can get used to unemployment. Hey. For dinner, you're getting Panda Express. 98% of actors can't make minimum wage. Why you think you're special?
I'll just work really hard.
Especially stupid. Okay, you want to be an actor? Fine with me. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You will fail every audition. You won't make a single dollar for years. You're probably going to write some shit script to cover the fact that you can't get an acting job. Then when you hit rock bottom, you probably make some shitty video online that nobody will watch. Okay? Have fun.
He's right. Oh no. Oh. Does hit a little close to home, doesn't it? You're ugly. Congrats, we didn't tell you for 20 years. That's this one. I feel it in my soul, you know? Yeah, I agree. I felt that one. I'm gonna just go over somewhere and cry in a corner. It's not the shame corner, it's just the crying over my existence corner. Okay, we're done. Existential crisis over. Let's continue going. Where was I doing? I was gonna do Fading Black Roses deck. I didn't even look at the cards. Do I go in without looking at the cards? We should look at the cards, probably. See what's in here. What the fuck was that? My screaming? That was just a screech of existential dread. Congratulations. Glass needs the corner more. Glass is definitely a bit more of the actor type than I am. He did theater for many, many, many years. I did dance and other things, but never really thought about it that seriously as a career. Though, I mean, hey, I'm performing on stream now every day, so the tables have turned. I really do like attention, that's all of it. I'm just like, I want to interact with people, and I want them to watch me do stuff. But anyway, cards that we have in the deck here. Dance 10... Looks 3 is such a fun song. Headshot that zombie when you can. Oh, Glass, do you need a bullet? By the way, I have a bullet for you. I hold the bullets that can hurt me myself, because that's how good of a streamer I am. Go find the Nerf gun. Hit me. Hit me. Kill my dreams. Shoot my dreams in the face. And also me. Don't shoot me in the face. Shoot it twice, it says. Because Martin Thomas has also redeemed one as well. Gah! That was straight in the skull. That just hit me in the skull. One headshot down. Here we go.
Where's the other?
I don't know where the bullet went. That's your responsibility. I don't know, actually. Where did it go? Our apartment's tiny. You'd think we'd be able to find them more easily, but apparently the answer is no. They escape us. You could bonk me over the head with a Nerf gun, I guess. Is the gun out of the closet? Yeah, it's not just out sometimes. Cause sometimes it's a little, I mean, I don't know. We have people over sometimes, and we don't always want just a huge orange Nerf gun on the coffee table, you feel? True mods have Nerf gun side of desk or chair. He usually does. There's the bullet. Alright, Martin Thomas, here's your shot. Also, yes, the gun does come out occasionally, every time. That hit my headphones? Great, good, yes. Unlimited ammo. We do need to work on the unlimited ammo bit. That's a bit of a struggle. But as for the deck today, we got Crackshot Corsair, Shell Shocker, Core Creatures, You Make the Spell, You Just Attune, Dreadweight Deckhand, Kegs, Ebb, Iterative Improvement, Line 'em Up, Make It Rain, Mariah Warden, Time Trick, Ezreal, Nami, Funsmith, and Riptide Rex. Oh. Yeah. It's literally just Funsmith and remove their stuff. Alright, here we fucking go. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna play it wrong because it is Bilgewater, and I am historically bad at understanding those mechanics for some reason. But let's try it anyway. Of an Ezreal Nami image you saw. I mean, it is an Ezreal Nami situation. Alright, give me an opponent. Let's freak out more people at the bottom of Plat and give them free wins. No simp for pirates? Less simp for pirates for me, unfortunately. Less lewd than you thought? I'm impressed. For something to be less lewd means they really had to take stuff out. Because my expectations for lewdness on the internet are just always at a 15 out of 10. Please fertilize my eggs. Was Ezreal fishing with something other than a fishing rod? Oh god. Also, not so much a pirate simp. I will simp for Sarah Fortune though, because I really like her character in Ruin King thus far. She can get it. That's my exception. Gangplank can go take his oranges somewhere else though. That's 2 Riptide Rexes and a Funsmith, so at least I have that. You're Shadow Wild Shurima. I got an advanced intel. Okay. That's fine. There's an ab. They're just gonna keep swinging. That's down. That's 3 damage, down to 15. I'll take it. So there's a mist. The mist is happening. That's a bit bad. I mean, it was kind of expected, but slightly bad. We enacted an epic Runeterra song. Absolutely. Let's see. Yes, I caught up in the chat. Absolutely will react. There's a right of calling. If I make it rain, it negates it, right? Because then there's nothing to kill? Yeah, it should fizzle. Because there's no, you have to kill something in order for that to work, and you can't cast that at slow speed. I think? There's a draw. So the champion draw got negated, but they still get the other thing. Unless I tried to ebb it out of the way. But I don't think that's necessarily worse. Yeah, make it rain. That's the link to the image. And the video. I have a link to an image and a video. Okay. I was debating an ebb, but there's a 50% shot it misses. Or actually, 30%, 66.66% shot it misses. So that didn't seem very worth. But yeah, I think Make It Rain was the right call there. So they don't potentially have a Viego at the present moment. Though I'm gonna assume a Viego's incoming anyway, because it probably will be. Alright. That's the art. Probably should not bring that up on the stream, I am assuming, for obvious reasons. So I'm gonna block that. We're gonna have an Ezreal out. I think that's okay. Getting roasted for leaving Grappler off the list. Oh. Yeah, I'm unsurprised that people might go after you for leaving Grappler off. Just because he is super popular. Also really good, but I'm sorry that you might have to deal with some stuff from that, though. That's unfortunate. That existed. Let's see. There's 2. Yeah, I think we can just go with that. We could have gone with the 1-2 as well, I think. There's a Coral. I think we can Funsmith Mystic Face. So there's a Vieger's. Riptide is 2 turns off. You can take the shot. It's not that bad. He always his allegiance anyway. Therefore, obviously disqualified. So that's 3 damage. We have Ebbs at some point. Can I just go face with that? I think I can go face with it for now. That's down to 9. We have to be careful, though, of that. We're on a clock. We're on a shorter clock than I'd like. Here we go. Don't touch my Funsmith. Nothing has died this turn thus far, so no. Black Spear cannot happen this turn, I think. Yeah. There's a Rite of Calling. 66% shot it misses, and I kind of don't want to waste it. But I don't really want to give that proc. I think we might have to let him get the proc. How about leveling Ezreal? He's at 1 of 6. Oh, targeting a unit for that. It might have actually been better to kill that then, because then we would have been able to avoid this. Probably, yeah. I want face damage, but fair point there. Run 40 card deck with only 1 different regions card and still miss solutions. Grappler just started streaming. Another challenger has entered the stream space. Not that I consider Grappler a challenger. I am perfectly happy to sit over here in my meme corner and scream. Grappler is just a really good player. Also just a really good player in general. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck. So much value. Value. Okay. Cookie, thank you for coming by this stream instead. Obviously I know there are a bunch of really good people streaming. So for all of you who are here and not somewhere else right now, you are awesome. And thank you for enjoying the content here. Got the note if the second chat mentioned him. Thank you Sariel as well. Do you prefer Sariel or Victor Sigma? I will use whatever you prefer there. That's a lot of damage. I kind of don't want to die. Fun facts, I don't want to die. That's 3. Do we want to iterative anything? I could copy the fucking Funsmith. We're 2 turns off of a Riptide, unfortunately. Do I just let the Crackshot Corsair die? It does 2 to the Nexus upon attack. We have an Ezreal doing some damage as well. It might actually be worth copying a little bit. Copy the Chemovoran. Sariel? Okay. So you have a fearsome blocker. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. I got it right? Wait, do people pronounce that wrong all the time? For me, that makes... to me, that just makes sense. Sariel. Yeah, okay. We have a Nami somewhere. There's a toss. Right, I did kind of also forget about the Nami in the deck. There's a Slay. If we cast this now, it just sits around as a 4/4 into 5 mana over there. I think we can cast it now. We don't really have anything else. Though if we cast it next turn, we have a... Do we care about the mist attack? It's a 1/1. I don't think we really care. I'm just gonna cast it. Hi! I have a mini dragon. Don't mind my mini dragon. Use the Nami's, the Ebb here. Oh, before I cast that? Before I casted that, I'm assuming. It's too soon. Not now, too late. There's just a despair. So that's just smacking him in the face. All right, 1 champion down. Wait, why did... Oh, because it hit his Nexus. Oh, because it hit Nexus. Oh, that's why. I was like, why the fuck did it... Oh, because it actually struck. More face stuff? Yeah, I think so. Aubameyang be with us all. Martin, what makes you wet? Inform us all. 270 at the same time? Yeah, go face stuff here. I didn't expect that. I was like, oh, his champion's dead, whatever. Oh shit, the despair actually targets the fucking Ezreal. That's kind of amazing, not gonna lie. So this is gonna be available next turn if we get an open attack. Can I just cast Ebbs here and see? Ebb flow. We have enough mana to pump out all of them. When Nami buffs Ezreal with the Ebb and Flow triple cast combo. That's, you know you're in a card community when that's what makes your viewers wet. And I don't disagree with you. If I cast all of those, there's a chance. And then we just have that on open next turn. We have a blocker. I think we can, yeah? Okay, that's just murdering that. How close are you? 9 of 20. Okay. It's a little bit of a concern. We're fine. Everything is fine. Don't mind me. Just casting Namu spells. Okay. I don't have another Ezreal for you to despair, but that's fine. I'm gonna heal. And then we have Rex in a turn. In a turn. Totally fine? We're totally fine. We're just fantastic. The blue is way too blue now. We're gonna change the color scheme a little bit. The blue just completely washes out my whole setup sometimes. I'm gonna heal my Nexus. Okay. You don't have any... You can't interact with that. And then we're gonna heal again. And then please target something useful here. Please, I swear to God. Nami splashes water on as like she's going to. No, do not stop. It's too late. Martin Thomas, you're in too deep. Flash bombs also. Oh, for potential removal. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You're going up to 18. Don't kill anything else, please. Ah. If you cast a Chemovoran, that's a bit of a problem. Though you do take the 4/4, which if you don't get an open... if we can't block, is a problem. Because you're gonna steal something if it levels as well. Flash Bomb, needed its fine emote. Deeper than a 0 card deck after Nautilus level up. You are pretty deep now. We're going deep. That's a draw. Okay. You're at 18 to 20. Yep, okay. It's just gonna cast a card and go. A Funsmith to live, you can guess Rex. That's my hope here. That's all I want. Come on. Just need to be able to play a thing. The heals actually helped a bit. So that Viego cannot just immediately murder. Together, those two are pretty scary, but it's not death. Is it death? Okay, that's a level. This is literally just cast a level up. Oh no. Oh no. How am I activating Rex next turn? Oh, actually, the power of friendship and love. Oh, can we actually cast it? Oh, it needs a plunder effect. It just stole my 4/4. Puff caps and warning shots. Inspect speed Rex ability. Don't actually know. That's just 1 HP. We're doing fine. We die. Well, we're 1 off from death. Precisely 1. Oh, we do need a plunder effect though, right? Because he doesn't have 1 damage. He doesn't have 1 damage. Let's see. Is there a way I can... I guess I just Shell Shocker? Is there any way I can get anything through? No, and well, we need to play something or that's gonna trigger, right? Play the 2-1? Yeah. Just need to live through a turn. A turn. A single turn. They run a surprise atrocity? Is that a thing that happens? Atrocity and Chemo or Chemovorin, copy the Funsmith, and hope for some damage spells? I think we have to. Might as well. We don't have a ton else around. 8 mana. Yeah, that's Atrocity. God forbid they run that card that's the Ruinous Path, right? Shurima? They're probably not going to run Ruinous Path, but, you know, it kills me, so I'm afraid of it anyway. It doesn't matter how common it is, I'm still afraid. Still just... Yeah, there's an Atrocity. They didn't even Atrocity the Viego. The fucking BM. Any GG? Gilgamesh? Yeah, we got a GG at least. Let's try this again. Ah! Okay, we're fine. Watch the song? Okay, I can indeed watch the song. Where did the pile of links go? Okay. Where did that pile of links go? I was sent a bunch of things at once. So... There's the Nami Hezreal, which, you know what? Looking at it, is not as loot as I see what you mean, Martin Thomas. I understand your comment there. But also, sorry, let's bring in the video. Without Mystic Shot. I think that is the most Chad mood for sure. Mood? I meant to say move, but I said mood instead, which I don't think is inaccurate either. Alright. Exactly 40,000 views. That's a beautiful number. But anyway, let's watch this video before we continue with the deck. Israel's too busy cooking fish. Being involved with fish, for sure, in some capacity. But let's watch this. Oh, sorry, this is music, so I should turn off the audio before it gets in the way, because I can still hear it. No, bad audio. Okay, here we go. Full screen. I can full screen this shit for sure. Ascend with You, featuring Lil Nessus. Lil Susan! Alright, let's go. Could be also a little bit louder, I think. Ascend with You. Ascend with You. There's a bird.
Victory come Shurima. Never stand down.
Oh, is this just this voice line?
Right now, just one now, Demacia down. Your emperor's down, but I return in just one from
Lil Nas is a good touch, I
through the
think.
ages, you will recognize greatness. Tell the people what you have seen today. Leave these tombs, Siva. Your throne awaits.
This is a fucking bop.
Ascend with you. We can do God Emperor. Give us. Isaac. Shurima. Can we restore the sun disk?
I love the dancing Azir's on the side there.
You would dare to face me. Greater things await me. You need not like the sadness, but you would like beneath them. The young will see Sharima's second dawn. My army will arrive just as our enemies
Fucking
will
jam
go.
into this.
My footsteps shape the future. Sharima lives forever. I'm a cool god emperor. Get mad. A cool god emperor. Tell the people what you have seen today. You will not stop Sharima's golden age. I really love to stand with you. We can be god emperor. Get mad.
I'm assuming so. If it's all mixed, yeah. Sariel has confirmed.
We can be God Emperor. Get murders. Can we get with this? Can take me to your
Yeah, I
death.
think these are definitely from
Play
Lee.
it in your agro root and fringe can get wrecked. Play it. No, Sharima. Behold my god mates. Make them what just level up for 16 seconds straight.
Yeah.
My ability is true.
Time to watch cinematic. Demacia Town. I like the Demacia Town.
Faithless creature. I'm a cool god emperor. Get mad. God emperor. Get mad. Tell the people what you have seen today. Play it with Calista, but not with Swain. I really love it.
Azir Swain. I want to do it because someone told me not to.
God emperor. Get mad. Tell them wise Nessus.
We stand in the path of the sun. You know that we have won this inexorably. This victory comes with me. Renekton said to me, now to try my patience. Now you face the king. How you know ruin. Out. Big dog. I know how
The Susan
like
part
this.
is fucking-
Just free, you know
kind of
how I
fucking
do
amazing.
this. Death conquer. What clothes you makes me conquer. Renekton wages war through the ages. Rages and rages. The only gods remain. But I strip out like nuts as look. So tough like Rebel. So if he thinks he can eat his bro, then one good strength that will broke. And I know it's all that you wanna go. And you wanna win fast. I still get those packs. Cause he wants to go infinite.
And he wants to go infinite.
He's bleeding. I outlast all things. And I know you big so to hell with all that rubbish.
Would you be mine, beloved? Would you be mine? Would you be mine, beloved? Would you be mine? Would you be mine, beloved?
How can I say no to
Would
that?
you be my God Emperor? Get mad. God Emperor. Get mad. Tell the people what you have seen today.
The beat is honestly so catchy.
Built water.
Siphoning strikes. It's when siphoning strike works, it's so satisfying.
God Emperor. Get mad. God Emperor. Tell the people what you have seen today. Leave these
So catchy as fuck.
Your throne awaits. I really love to stand with you. We can be God Emperor. Get mad.
Damn burb. Absolutely fucking vibing. That was amazing. All right. Well, with the order now to become God Emperor gamers, let's try this again. Where is my audio at? This game sounds so quiet in comparison to that video now. I demand noise. Ah! Okay. Well, let's try this again. Let's take another look at the deck list as well. So we have Ebb, Line 'em Up, Make It Rain. For Plunder procs, we also have the Crackshot Corsair. If we're on attack, you just make a keg. This potentially gives us some damage. One time trick. Yeah, let's try this again. And then just remember that we have to get that Plunder off for the Rex. Let's also change up the stage a bit. I've been using that one for a while. What stage is better for the Riptide Rex than the purple pretty one? God Emperor Gamers right here. You heard it first. Purple? Purple. Do I have any bilge stuff? I don't. I need to catch up on the bilge stuff. We are all God Emperor Gamers. I mean, welcome to the stream where I christen you all God Emperors! And gamers, indeed. Glass has just been cackling at me this whole time in the background. Oh, it's scouts. Oh no, I'm at scouts. We're dead! Probably. We're probably pretty dead. Orange for Bridgewater. We don't run one copy of Insightful Investigator. I don't have an answer for you. Can I keep that? Against that, I don't think I can. I need earlier answers. Orange for Bilge. That orange, is that piratey enough? I think that's piratey enough. Okay. Attuning. We did not get lucky on the crack shot draw. We have some removal. We could always try adding that in. If Fading doesn't mind us editing the deck list a bit. Think of a late game to spell slinging. Oh, it's Lorian! Hello! Welcome back to the stream in the chat. Hope you're doing alright. There's that crack shot I was literally just bitching about a second ago. Hi! That's annoying. Okay. Let's see. If I make it rain, we potentially kill something here, but we're just losing a 2-1, honestly. And I kind of want to attune for now. Nami's 1. We're at 2 of 8. Think I'm just gonna crack shot. Why are your emotes broken? Oh, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I think they're working for other people? But I'm not sure why they aren't coming through, actually. That's a problem. They have no mana, but that 3/4 is now officially a problem. If I create a knock him down, that's gonna be 2 damage. Still kind of want to hold this, but I don't want to just uselessly attune either, because we need to bank some mana. That's Lorian, I'm sorry, I don't have an answer for you. I'm not sure. I think, do we need to kill the 2-1 with Challenger? We're banking 2 there. Okay. Once again, oh, we could have just cast Make It Rain. What am I doing? I should have just cast Make It Rain. What am I doing? Ah! Failing is what I'm doing. Abjectly failing is my answer. Perfect cat for your day. Oh, it's for your channel? Oh. I don't know. I'm sorry, let's Lorian. Oh, does that mean you've been having a bad day too? Oh no. No, I'm sorry if you've been having a bad day. No bad days allowed! Or at least while you're here, I hope your day is not bad. Not that you aren't allowed to have bad days, you know, we're all human beings, but I hope you're doing okay is my answer. Removed from the list L has downloaded. Moving. Oh yeah, no, if it's for it's for a separate channel. It's not on my end, unfortunately, because that also means I can't fix it. Said to a follower, I mean, it doesn't work for you outside the chat. Oh, because you don't follow yourself. Oh. Okay. That's the fucking fallen feline. I'll take it! I'll take the fallen feline. Oh, that's acceptable, actually. Thank you for the Hexite Crystal. We actually do have a time trick somewhere. So there you have a shot at actually getting it the normal way. But yeah. No, I also need to work on my follower emotes as well. Kudos to you for being on top of it and getting it done early, because I still have not implemented those. Thought again about that situation, didn't ya? Can I swing here? I think we can swing here. That's 10. There's a bunch. There are 2 things with 2 HP. So the 1-3 might just bash into the 3-2, but the others I think should do a decent amount of damage. I guess they do, or so it's Lorian seems to be reporting. Good. Now I need to find out if I follow myself, because that seems like a really weird thing that you have to follow your own channel despite the fact you're running the fucking channel in order to get emotes. I don't know what's up with that. Was that a terrible attack? It was pretty bad, actually. Stop thinking about emotes and start thinking about gameplay. Support system today, your duo bullied you about paying Link to take a break and now no one will play with you. So you lost your duo and your friends? Oh no! I'm sorry, that fucking sucks. What the fuck? That's so bad. That's terrible. I'm sorry that you just ran into so many people who, like, apparently had no qualms about just leaving you behind. Oh. No! I wish I could give you a hug. I give you the streamer equivalent of a hug and whatever food or whatnot that you want. 'Cause that fucking sucks. Why is that getting... What? That should not be getting buffed, right? It doesn't have augment. What? That's a bug, right? That has to be a bug. I imagine that's a bug. What the fuck? That's an MK. You don't have augment. You don't have anything else. That's a bug. Thank you for the bug. Oh no, Nami's happening. I forgot that Nami exists. Everything's fine. Everyone else is taking breaks, but apparently you're a problem for doing it. Yeah, that's really not fair. I do have Nami on board. Ignore me and everything I'm doing. I fucking forgot about the Nami. We're doing great, guys! It sounds like it's... Okay, so we have options here. It's 2 if we generate the line 'em up. We don't have a kill for the misfortune, though. We also did not attune. I might have, maybe should have cast that the previous turn just to have things. Bite of cheesecake. I mean, cheesecake is also good. Bad friends who are the problem. Yeah. Bad friends are really good at guilting. Guilting you into doing things that you're like, but I don't think that's correct. Oh, fuck. If I deal 2 damage here, if I make it rain spread, there's a chance it kills stuff. We have a knock him down. They get an open after this. This is just a bad... That's a bad situation. I do still want to make it rain Riptide, but then we still have to wait anyway. RNG time. We use both. So we're doing 2 damage in 1. Oh, no, fucking go for it. That I need to stack it that way, right? I think. Both on the stack, yes. Just dump in the chat away. You are always welcome to air troubles if you feel like it, and you're comfortable doing so. Of course, I'm not gonna be like, you must tell me your issues! But if you want to talk, feel free to rant and unwind as much as you wish. Good luck with the RNG, thank you. Thank you. I killed 2 things, which I feel like is not so bad. Okay. Ezreal leveled. There's Valor. Oh, so much scout. So many things are dying. Oh no. Goodbye, Nami. You were sweet while you lasted. Yes. As Martin Thomas says, I do want people to be comfortable and okay with stuff here. In amongst the farts, if you also wish to just be a human being, you are welcome to do that as well. So dump away until it goes down the toilet. Yeah. Sharp sight. You missed a sharp sight. They have a make it rain as well. Everything is dead. I am not quite dead, but we're certainly getting there. It was just a sharp sight to avoid anything that might have happened from the make it rain that I cast. There we go. It's only 10 damage. We're fine. Everything is fine. I still don't have an answer from Rex. It's fine. We're fine. This is good. There's another one. No! No! Okay, I might need to put more damage in the deck. I'm gonna put some Mystic Shots, I think. We're in P&Z Bilge. I think I just need more ways to trigger this, guaranteed, because we're drawing it. I just cannot cast it. Oh boy, that's so much damage. That's just so much damage. It's a lot of doomages. So much doomage. What a top deck. I mean, normally would be, damn, we got our 8-drop on 8 mana, but you need a Plunder proc. They're getting Plunder procs. I have a 6/4. One day, One day we'll be able to cast the cannons. One day we'll get that cannon barrage. RNG is hitting hard. It is smacking. Oh, and they have a Fort Demacia. I saw the Fort Demacia actually, and I didn't even ponder it. Yeah, I read something about scouts being good, and now we're seeing it IRL. Should I just play scouts?
All eyes on me.
Courage. Oh no. Oh boy, yeah. How negative are we? Negative 20. Redeemable. Absolutely redeemable. I think we can come back from this. We got this. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Let's try that again. Right, I need to edit the deck. So Lawson level up since Quinn never leveled. Yeah, scouts are back. They're really good and crushing the meta apparently. Over 1 level 2 MF not strong at all. I mean MF just 3 damage when she's leveled. It's just a lot of damage. Let's take a look at this. So let's take out a deckhand iterative. Mariah can stay. Time Trick's alright. I think I want Mystic Shots for sure. Just for extra Ezreal leveling purposes. And also for the Rex procs. Funsmith needs to stay at the current, I think. Azarelia. Yeah, I've seen Azarelia as well. Psycho Yami! Hello! Welcome back to the stream and the chat! Azarelia being back, we can be God Emperor gamers to max tilt. We can be so tilted that we've gone full circle and we've just become God Emperor gamers again. Every time you tilt, you reset the God Emperor gamer clock, you know? I'm gonna take out an Ebb and put in what do we got here? I'm actually tempted. Would static be a horrible idea in this? Just because we're trying to get things? Or just a third Mystic Shot might not be the worst, actually, to be fair. Azraeli never got a buff. It never got a buff. It kind of stayed once they nerfed it. Yeah, Iceborne Legacy's burst, if you didn't know, it's Lorian. That's always a fun time. Okay, I've added Mystic Shots. Let's see if this helps. I also had another deck from... That's the Ezreal Nami comic. That's not my submission list. We also have one from Cookie. So let's try this, I think, 1 or 2 more times, and then Cookie, let's do your deck as well. Yeah. Also, there's Iceborne Spiders and Iceborne Poros. And I've also been told that Encroaching Shadows is now a meme that has like a surprisingly high win rate, which I did not expect. Because of elusive shenanigans happening. So that's a thing also. Welcome to the new meta. It's time to be alive. 3/3 spiders, Poros, soldiers. They're all just big chonkers. I'm gonna do damage to your face, sir. To your face. Face damage. They're already not responding. Oh no, Zova, come back. Come back. 8/8 if you high roll. Yeah, that's also true. They're so big. Also, Yetis are a thing somewhat, which still blows my mind. When do we get Elnooks? I want to live in an Elnook meta because I didn't experience that for the first time it rolled around. There's a Make It Rain. That's actually okay. I'm gonna cast a bunch of small dudes. Do we need the Plunder proc? We don't need it immediately. This attunes. We can't cast any of our champions. That's a 1. It's a 2/1. I might actually cast this first, and then just pile on these. There's a counterfeit copies. Interesting. Interesting. Make It Rain is real spicy up against some 2/1s. Yeah, not gonna lie. It should guaranteed murder everything, and they're using all of their mana. Before they have a chance to respond, just kill all of those. We've attuned everything that we're going to for the turn. Why is there crack shot? Don't quite understand the utility. I'm assuming it's for an open into a Cannon Barrage if we have it on our turn. Not quite sure, actually. I don't think it's bad. It's just, maybe it isn't the perfect tech for the deck. There's the Rex, so we drew that. That's okay. I have a counterfeit. I could make many Rexes. That seems less useful. I think we can attune here into 2. We have the Nami. We could also just start laying these down, though, for 4 damage to Nexus with an Ezreal, maybe? I kind of like that. I kind of like leaving the Nami alone for now. We don't need a lot of Thunder procs, though. True. Keep 1. Just attune 2. Then pop an Ez. Oh, and then we also have more mana for Mystic Shots in the following turn. They're just drawing everything. Did you only get landmarks? Oh my god, the Tali is leveled. Holy shit, that's just all landmarks. Oh my god. There's a Dreadway. I think you're going down. I kind of duplicated him, actually. That might not have been terrible. Keep 1 for Riptide. Oh, yeah, so we can play it swing. That's another draw. That's great. You can just go to town, I'm pretty sure. We get the extra ping from the crack shot. We get the ping from the Ezreal. I have a fleeting Moostic shoot. I'm gonna Moostic shoot your 2/2 there, buddy. It's perfect removal health. Yeah, kill the unit here. We don't need to go face yet. That's fine. That's so many landmarks at once. Oh my god. Ah, Funsmith, you're here. Don't run into Rolling Sands. Doesn't look like they have it yet. I'm bracing for those rock hoppers though. There's just a fucking Talia. Haha! That's worse. That's worse. Distinctly worse. Oh boy. Haha! Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. That's a lot of draw. I think we just put the 1/3 in front and then take 2 damage to Nexus, I think. We can't kill it. So I think we're just gonna Funsmith after combat resolves. Where is Thermo? Is there a Thermo in the deck? I don't think there's a Thermogenic Beam in the deck, actually. Yeah, so we're taking 2 from that. We're blocking there. We're casting Funsmith. And if we draw a Mystic Shot, we'll be able to double Mystic her down? Maybe. Emphasis on the maybe. Oh, you're a 1/3. You're very squish. Very squish! Ah! Probably too squish. Okay, no Xerath to kill all of my small things because, damn, he would do that super easily. I think we can just go with you first. We did not draw a Mystic Shot, so I am sad. We're fine. What do they have here? A potentially that predict for the -2? -0? So that, oh, there's just a Spirit Fire. Oh! Well, I'm not getting the proc for sure. That's a bit saddening. Okay, 1 mana, exactly. We're 2 turns off from a Riptide. There's a Scrappy Bomb. Let's see, 6 of 8. I can actually level the Nami if I cast the counterfeit copies. 2 drops in Arsenal. I am afraid. I'm afraid of that. Probably will, though. I think I want to cast this and then Mirai. Mirai. Yeah, I think just Mirai. Copy the Riptide. So we have 7. We need to attune. If I cast the Nami here, it doesn't. Actually, the Nami does. We don't have any spells, though. Do I want blockers? Kind of want blockers, other than... Because we're going to be losing when we literally got the most milquetoast blocker that we could potentially summon, the Wings and the Wave. My crack shot does die here. Guaranteed. That just happens. Ezreal doesn't. Funsmith doesn't. They are a little bit vulnerable. There's a Shell Shocker. Okay. Okay. We're gonna take damage. Oh no, Xerath. Hi, Magus. What's up, Magus? Magus, I ask for mercy. I think Nami can happen into 3. Rite of the Arcane is 4, yes? So it's just an open attack. We do have blockers, I believe. Plunder procs and everything will be okay. If I can sneak out the crack shot after combat resolves, I think we'll be able to do it. Because it will happen anyway, and then we can still Riptide, I think. Though I need to not fill my board then. So I think we can just let the attack happen. Don't block with the 0-1. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage then. I should have casted... probably just should have casted the Shell Shocker or something. So the 2-1 gets blocked. These hang around. Yep. Or you're just doing that, which means I only take 4 damage, which is fine. I was expecting them to all go, and I was like, oh man, we fucked it. That's okay. Also, Max Insanity, hello, welcome back to the stream. Sorry I was delayed on the response there. I'm trying not to die to the Talia here. And also trying to pilot Riptide shenanigans. Okay, so if I crack shot, and then Riptide, if I... probably should play another unit first. Let's just play this first into a crack shot, open swing with the crack shot Ezreal, and then we cast the Riptide, I believe. Drop the 2-1. Oh, don't drop the Nami here. I kind of wanted to target it for removal, but I guess it doesn't really matter. There is no Spirit Fire mana, so we don't have to worry about a second one of those. I do have to worry about a second one of those potentially on the next turn, but the proc should still go because the attack will have been committed. Nami is useless. I mean, there's no point in not playing her then, right? Because at least it's a unit. At this point, it's just, the Mermood exists. That's fine. We can make them afraid of this when they need to be more afraid of something in our hand. But it also doesn't super matter. Okay. Don't touch it. Don't touch my stuff. I just need an open swing. Just one open swing is all we need. No way of just Unraveled is too much mana. Rite of the Arcane is too much mana. We have a pass. Okay, I can attack. We might get the Riptide.
Sounds dangerous.
So you guys go. That triggers, so it's 4 damage. Please plunder. Please plunder. I don't care if I win, I just need the plunder. Excuse me, I'm burping. Just give me the plunder. Don't miss the shot. Drop the Riptide. We need the plunder effect for it to trigger, though, right? We need to get the plunder down, don't we? We can't just cast it, right? And there's no other way for me to hit Nexus, is there? Oh, but I didn't need an attack with the crack shot. I'm not sure if we're gonna get another proc of this, because we also haven't run another one. But yeah, we could have just gone with the Ezreal. Again, I don't know if it's a huge problem. The Talia is the only thing left. We can block that fine. Yep, here we go. Ezreal's leveling. I don't give a shit about the crack shot, it's fine! Well, it is 2 damage. But we got the Riptide Rex, and that is priority enough! Okay, there's a fucking Servitude of Desolation. Oh my god, I hate that deck. Oh my god, I hate it. Oh god, I hate it. So we're super extra dead. Oh my god, fucking Servitude of Desolation. Okay, we're dead. Oh, Rite of the Arcane is 3. They could have had it before, actually. I was mistaken on that one. Ha! We're dead. Aw, god damn it. We actually almost had it. If they hadn't done all of that bullshit. So much bullshit! There's another Riptide that we cannot proc. Beautiful! Beautiful! How do I save myself? Can I? I can live at 1 HP currently. Currently, I can survive at 1. I need another Ezreal to get me out of this. Perfectly fine. Never been better. Thank you for asking. 1 damage pokey stick at these colors? I don't think so, right? Missed the crack shot. It wouldn't be lethal. It would be closer to lethal for sure. Yeah, great. This is good. Could have used the one trait that generates a spell maybe, but we're fine. I could top deck 2 mystic shots in a row. Not from the Ezreal, just from every... Ah, fuck, we're dead. Ah, Xerath, my boy, why you gotta betray me like this?
I will find the moonstone.
Damn, Spirit Fire and Servitude. 2 cards I was not expecting because they're usually
My quest is
ass.
dangerous, but I will
They
see
are
through.
typically ass cards. This is fine. Not complete ass. Better in expeditions for sure. But damn, yeah, that Servitude ended it. Just completely ended it. I'll summon a keg. And then we die. Because it's a brown start, so it should just all go and kill me. Didn't even need to target the Xerath, actually. Probably would have been safer to target something else. Just in case. There's a Sand Seer, so it drew a landmark. You didn't mill? What do you mean you didn't mill yourself? That's what Sand Seer is for. Milling your whole deck for no reason. Ugh. Why did... There goes a keg. That's okay. Oh my god, I have more Riptide Rexes and no way of blocking them! Ah! I have blockers, and then the Talia will just kill us all. Because I don't have anything that's chunky enough to survive 6 total. Ah! I didn't top deck the Mystic Shots. I'm very good at top decking the Riptides, though, at the wrong time. I consistently pull them late game. I just don't have any means of getting them to function. Anymore, at least. Oh, yeah, maybe Crack Shot should have been kept there. Ah! Oh, there's Lifesteal, Scout, Impact, all of it on that. That's good. That's totally fine. Oh, look, I wasn't thinking when I attacked with the Crack Shot! There's a time trick. Good, good, good. Fantastic. I definitely can't draw anything except like 1 damage spell. Nope. That's not it.
Rise with the surf.
That's also not it.
Rise with
Can you buff the 6/4 and the elusive? Nah, that's totally fine. -30, -29. Come on, GG? GG? No? None whatsoever? Fine. Fine. Why not, Sova? Why no shed emote? You're fucking late on that, but okay, I'll take it.
We'll just have to keep trying.
I saw it at the end. Our opponent was not a dick. They were just very slow. That is acceptable. I wonder how many emotes I've actually missed. Because I haven't seen them on time. But anyway, should have kept the Crack Shot. I don't think I've ever drawn 2 Ezreals with that either, which also would have helped us, or a Mystic, or something. We had damage in the deck. I also drew the fucking line 'em up too late also. Maybe I need to put more time tricks in it. If we have an Ezreal on the field, it's also not the worst, but I think I'm gonna put this deck to rest. We've tried it like 4 times. Unfortunately, couldn't get a win, but we did see the Rex trigger, which is enough. For me, at least. Alright, Psycookie. Let me import yours as well. Here we go. Deck lacks on consistency. The Rex was honestly the most consistent part of it, though. I can't really ding its consistency because the distribution of cards is fine. We just don't have much draw. It might be fixed a little bit with draw. I don't know if the iteratives are super important either. Like maybe swapping out an iterative for more targeting. Guess what I will use Iceborne Legacy on without looking at it? There's Freljord and Darius Legion Marauders? Is that what it is? Because I see Noxus and that's my immediate thought of there's some dudes that get buff. I'm gonna go with that. I got it right? Fucking fantastic. Nothing really screams Legion Marauders like a Darius, though, right? Alright, viewer, side cookie. The Legion rises. That deserves all cap, I think. Ultra swing. Here we go. This one. Let me just take a look at the deck list before. Saboteur, Obenhawk, Three Sisters, Apprehend. Oh, it's the Darius spell. Avarosan Sentry, Glory Seeker, Trifarian Hopeful, Troll Chant LeBlanc, Legion Marauders, Might Whirling Death, Bloody Business, Whispered Words, Iceborne Legacy, Darius, and Strength in Numbers. I approve. Let's go punch some people in the face. Ugh. Choking on my own drink and spit. This is a good time to be alive. The Darius deserves pink. It brings me joy to run Darius with a bunch of pink things, so that's what we're gonna fucking do. The cutest things possible for our angry Noxus bicep. Also, no worries. It's Lorien. Get some rest if you need. The booster shot also knocked me out too. I got it last Thursday? No, the Wednesday before last. So week before on Wednesday, I got it. And the next day I was just like, my body hurts and my brain hurts. But also definitely better than COVID. Absolutely better than COVID. There's a 2 and a 3 drop against Darkness, though. Don't love it. I can try and take a Vigar and then immediately die to a Pokey Stick or something, or a Drain. You went through COVID that week? Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Omicron is really doing a number on everyone right now. Just hoping I don't get it. My workplace is good in that they're being very careful of it, but I mean, people breathe. And you know, it's a fundamental issue when you're in a pandemic. The breathing. What am I doing? I mean, what am I doing? That's, you know what? I'll take that. Did I forget about the proc? I did. We're fine. Everything is fine. Losing taste is really weird. That does sound weird. I haven't experienced that, obviously, because I haven't gotten COVID, thankfully. But that, yeah, I can't imagine that's fun, really. That's a 5-2. I kind of want to get... Do I want to get the LeBlanc going? Into 3 mana. So, Darkness could come out, I think, from a Dark Bulb or something. Don't go Legion yet. It's not fun to be sick. It's never fun to be sick. Can I go Trifarian, maybe? It's Darkness. It's just Vigar Senna, yeah. So I'm afraid of... not the Catalyzer so much, but, the bulb. Any illness is just a pain, yeah. I'm roping. So I think I'm gonna... Trifarian? He has also a bit more mana attack? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go for it. The other 2-drop, the Trifarian. So I called it correctly. My stupid brain played the right thing. There's a conchologist. That's annoying. We're fine. Trifarian Hopeful. The Glory Seeker can be played around, but not if you play it after mana used. Wait, so not this one? Or... Yeah, the Glory Seeker is fine. So not... Yeah. Not the Legions. I think this was the right one, regardless. Yeah, Trifarian can kill the thing. Do I need to attack here? They just both died of the 2-2. But I also need to push damage? One survives because the Otterpuss can't kill it. Hold the Glory Seeker, yeah. One dies to Conch, so the 5-2 just dies to the Conch. Which is kind of making me disinclined to attack. Though they just died of Darkness anyway. Ah! Ah! There's another Glory Seeker. There's the McBeeg. So that's 2 to an enemy. That's great. That's good. Haha. So you're gonna kill one of my things? Or you're gonna wait for me to do something for sure. Troll Chance here. Okay. There's another Troll Chance. So we're dropping Trifarian to try and hook the Vigar. We also have 2 trolls.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
Side Cookie's just laughing in the background. I mean, that's 3 damage now. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I can play 2 at least. If you kill 1, I have another. Disinclined to acquiesce? Wait, in what context? I've missed something for sure. That's a... I could save it. And then just cast the other one. If you pokies go troll chant, don't save this one. You're up to 3. So we can just... Can we just swing here? LeBlanc is gonna see... whatchamacallit? 13 damage. Keep the chant, just go now. Do I need to go with the 3-2? That just dies to the 2-2, but he loses a unit. We have Marauder and LeBlanc in the back. Oh, is it from Pirates of the Caribbean? I haven't seen those films in ages. I did watch them at one point. I've forgotten a lot of them, unfortunately. There's a group shot. No, thank you, sir. No, thank you, sir. I guess we can hold on to it? Yes. So that lives. Could memorize the entire script for it? That's too much memorization. The whole entire script? Yeah, I thought of it a second later. I was like, oh, we could also just say the 2-2, the 3-2. But you know what? I'll take it. The Marauders buff themselves. Obsessed with Captain Jack. That's a pretty high tier obsession, though. Can you make a decision already? Just pick one. This gets, but I would honestly go for the Glory Seeker, because if you make that a 3-1, it does a lot less. Are they roping because I've been roping? That's understandable, though. Okay, you did take that one. That's fine. So the 3-2 is still intact. Don't think we need to play it yet. Currently, we're staring down at a 1-1, which is fine. Yeah, we don't have to do anything here. I was also... Don't mind losing the other one, because it's just a Otterpuss at this point. Senna and Vigar, though, are probably going to come down. There's another Vigar. That's going to become 4 damage. So that dies. I can't avoid the damage from that with the Troll Chant. So I think we let the Darkness Resolve cast another one into a Marauder open. Drop the LeBlanc here? Oh, because we have a Troll Chant out of that, don't we? There's a group shot. So we have another... Oh, but it doesn't kill anything. Gotta remember that doesn't actually murder anything. So that's going to die. We hold for the LeBlanc, I think. Don't drop LeBlanc. Let's see. So yeah. I can just summon the 3-2s. 3 to an enemy. So 1 will die. Let's play as Darius here. It's just gonna get mini-morph next turn, right? But better that if we're a Marauder deck, I suppose? That's a 4 to an enemy. There's an Iceborne. Can I cast Marauder Iceborne? I cannot. Well, actually, it's 7 mana, so we have a Troll Chant available. Agree with the Darius. Now Legion into Iceborne. Can I cast a Strength in Numbers? Do we need that yet? Into 10. We have a Troll Chant as a response, but we don't have Iceborne Legacy in that response in that line. Okay. Hello? 10 mana. That's too much mana. Ah! I also want to say I recognize this opponent's username. So we might have seen them before. How we both climbed out of gold Thwixp. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know what that stands for. Bait removal and Trefarian. Well, the Trefarian doesn't kill anything now. Is it still worth casting at the moment? So I'm casting Iceborne. And then just hooking the 1/1 for removal. Yeah, it's a 3/1 now. So I think we still cast the Iceborne, right? And then we just open swing. Oh, I need to troll chant though if I want to save it, because that's 4 now. Into 7. Ugh, Minimorph is still open. I don't like how open Minimorph is. Thick P? They just shoved a W in there for no reason? That is weird. But you know what? I'll take it. Alright, time to get a 3/3 out of something here. For the uwu language? For the uwu, what's this? If I say that enough times, Glass will glare at me, so you know what? Keep it rolling. That's fine. Do you have another one of something something? Please don't have another of something something. Please just let me attack. Please let me do something one day! Though we did a rope in the opening, so I understand it now. Rope and be roped in return! That's how it works, right? God. Let me do something one day. Maybe they're also discussing with the chats. See? I knew I'd end up with a 3/3 somehow. We got that. We got the 3/3. But at least it was a champion and not this boy. Alright. Give me a big boy. Thank you! Thank you for the buff! Oh god! Okay. There's a Saboteur. Can I just cast Strength in Numbers? So that does 5 damage.
It's a good thing you're cute, Big.
Well, it's only can be cast once, actually. Do I let the attack happen first and then respond? Just strengthen numbers anyway. So if one dies for sure. If I cast it now, we end up with a bunch of 6/5s, so 2 are removed by the time we open the next turn. Memes. Whatever. That's what I thought. I'm surprised they didn't morph the Marauders. I actually kind of want them to cast the first one and then open. They're gonna attack, right? Because the Senna just removes a thing. Removes 2 things, actually. Okay, so the 6/2 gets removed, right? That's logical, yes.
Concentrated forgiveness.
Vigar levels. Oh boy. So that goes up to 6. So my Marauders actually do survive because it's a +2 with 2 on the board, I think. The 6/2 was just fated to end in misery. It's fine. We're good. We're fine. Everything is fine. It is a bit annoying. It was only slightly annoying that Vigar, Grand Overseer, is large. Oh, fuck. We have another one, but I think I need the attack first? Do I need an attack first? I need to do something first. I think that's a 3/1 still. Yeah. I have to go, don't I? And then we have another one to cast eventually. Alright, 8/7. So that doesn't kill immediately. It does upon a poke and a removal. There's another Minimorph. It's one less Minimorph in hand. Are you just gonna take the damage? I mean, your thing is gonna kill my Nexus real soon, so I would understand if you did. Because I think we're just dead. I'm pretty sure we're just dead. Ah! I have so many seals! Too many seals, really. There's another 8/7, I guess. I guess I cast another one? I'm confused as well.
What do we got here?
I don't quite understand. Oh, okay. Down to 6. That's 7 to anything. My Marauders do die. I drew another fucking strength in numbers, though, so if they use up their mana, I can play 2 more and open swing. And then there will be a dawning shadow, and we'll die anyway. Okay, so that's just death. Because it's gonna be 3 times... whatever, whatchamacallit. Yep, it's gonna be 3 times 7, so we're dead. So we have received death. Drop it and drop the LeBlanc for the bait. Ixtali, but also just the Senna attack. That's gonna happen. We have 13. Alright.
The best lies are beautiful.
Yeah, okay. Well, I have a champion. It's the tasty champion, isn't it? Yep. Make your darkness. Make your fucking darkness. I'll put my seal in the front of it. And then you'll hit me, and then you'll hit my Nexus, and then you'll hit my Nexus again because of the generation at the round start, and then we will die, and then it will be great. Huzzah!
Darkness and light.
Kill Senna with blocker. They're not going to because of that, unless they kill the 8/7 instead, which they shouldn't, because then I have an open swing, I think. Maybe the opponent is dumb. I'm hoping that they're dumb. I'm hoping they don't hold on to the thing that makes all of their spells fast. But I'm assuming if they're in plat, they're going to just hit my Nexus, which is at lethal if you do it, because then we're going to take 15 damage. Because it's 7 plus 8! What is that? It's... Okay, what is that? That's a bouncing bomb. And a drain. Yes, that is fine. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay. They'd unfortunately had removal. And I can't buff the thing, damn it. Okay. So they do possess a brain cell. Unfortunate from us, they do possess brain cells. I mean, I'm just gonna cast our big boys and then die to the fast darkness next turn. That's how it works. You have the win. Stop fucking about. Thank you!
Make the hurt your weapon.
I have no way of removing the Senna. We're dead! But at least I can watch my Marauders go.
Keep your distance.
Now you emote! Thank you. That's great. I'm not surrendering, though. We're gonna attack, and I'm gonna make you use that last one. Negative 35! It's so beautiful, and it means so little. So little against darkness. Are they gonna rope this last turn? No, they're just blocking. Okay, that's fair enough. Just cast it. Just cast it. Just cast it. Just cast it. Nexus, right? Yes. Yes, thank you. Finally. Finally, death has been achieved. Ah! So close and yet so far. So far! More even than I expected, though, to be honest. Can Vigard do less damage one day? Can they cap his damage? We get to watch the level up. Let's fucking go, LeBlanc. Oh. Mirror Mage. Fantastic. Mirror Image, rather. Not Mirror Mage. Mirror Image will save us. Let's try this again. We almost had it. And then we didn't. Might became too late. the overwhelm. Only a little bit late. Only a tad off time. Jon Snow over here with the Targon Rumble. Okay. Oh, and the World Breaker stage. I've heard the music for the World Breaker stage is really good. Which is exciting. Do I keep a Darius? I kind of want a mulligan for a Marauder Iceborne happenings. That's an Omen Hawk. I'll take it. We're on open, so we're just gonna go. Darkness is 2 weak idiots, probably. Oh yeah, the World Breaker skin shakes. Kind of want it, to be honest, just to know what it sounds like. And to also have my board shake at people, because that seems kind of exciting. Darkness is, yes, is still pretty useful once you have the Vigor. The Vigor does a lot. I have an Iceborne. I don't have anything else. That's 5 damage. I might just try and do 5 damage here. On open. Okay. Down to 14. We can drop a sentry, I think. There's a heal and a draw. Oh no, the win condition. It moves too much. It does move a lot. I'm actually, to be honest, kind of surprised at how much it moves. And that it moves my board as well. I'm not sure I like the fact that mine is also shifting around. That's a little blinding, actually. Yeah, I take some of that back. It is actually kind of hard to look at for a long time. There's a whole bunch of discard. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna draw. Okay, yes, give me cards. I could try and pop a spell shield. It's okay. That's 3-2. Okay, please stop shaking my board. It's painful. So we draw a card. We can cast the Strength in Numbers soonish, actually. Into 1 mana. Is there any way I can kill that? Not really, because it has quick attack. I'd need to pump a lot of resources out. Don't block with the 3-2, and it's gonna be fine. Don't intend on blocking with the 3-2. There's another Iceborne. Oh boy. Okay, alright. Block with the Omen Hawk there. I kind of forgot about the impact. I was like, it's only 3, but it does actually go up there. Into 6. Can I just cast the Legion summoning? Summon Legion? They become +2/+2 if they all attack. Uses our mana into 6 on our opponent's side, but there's no Vengeance. I'm assuming they're not running a Sunburst, I think? And even then, it's just 1 removal. So, big chonkies. Hello, greetings. Please stop shaking. Oh god. I don't like how it complains every time I cast a card. That is a bit weird. I think so. That's a fearsome thing. So 2 5/4s with the 3-2. Okay. Yeah, that's 15 damage. And the top of the damage there. Rumble is alive. We lose 2 of them. We have a blocker, though, for Rumble still. He doesn't have Fearsome. Marauders have been triggered. There's a Mentor of the Stones. Okay, so that's gonna get buffs and gems. There's a LeBlanc. Oh, you got buffed by the Omen Hawk, actually. Not bad. Get in the front, please. Please get in the front. Oh, it's leveling. That's bad. I think we can block there. The gems. It doesn't have Overwhelm, so it's not going to do a ton for the Rumble, I think. I don't want it buffing forever. Okay. Hi. What's happening? Impact hurts my soul. Can I cast a LeBlanc here? Into Targon Noxus. This is a 6/3. We can buff it the next turn, I think. Vomits from the shaking. Please don't vomit. I don't want to give you too much motion sickness. It is a lot, though. It is actually slightly hurting my eyes now that I've had to look at it for this long. Please don't do that. Oh no. Oh no, World Breaker, no. Trundle, stop! Trundle! Cease and desist! Okay, we have things. I wish to do things. So that's 9. If the LeBlanc hits twice, we do actually level her. See if in the options there is a vibration off. Oh my god, we have a Marauder. Oh, that's actually not too bad, because then we can Marauder... can we Marauder Iceborne? We can Marauder Iceborne and Troll Chant, actually. We don't have the Might, though. Yeah, I think we need to go Marauder. Is there an option? Video. Color blindness. I have resolution, color blindness, FPS, and quality. I don't want to actually change any of disable motion? Does that shut up the stage? There's a stun. That is very rude of you, and I don't appreciate it. God damn it! Let's see if it continues to shake. I really hope not. I really hope it doesn't. I think the Saboteur can go?
Never see it coming.
Might bumps it to a 6 something something. I think we just need to open, right? And give it Iceborne. There's a 7-6 that becomes an 8-7. Now it's extra. Now it's more like lethal. And the ping and that. So we're down to 10. Do I need to worry about the other one, the 3-1? I need the plunder proc. We're just trying to attack with stuff. Okay, you're at 9 of 15. Great. You're actually at 12 of 15 because the +3 thing. Worst case, we do have Troll Whirling Death and External upon the Rumble so that he doesn't strike, I think. Because we can pop off the Spell Shield. That doesn't grant it any extra health. That also doesn't grant health. It's just a 4-mana draw. Okay, it's the stage isn't shaking anymore. So I think the motion was the thing that was happening. So we just need to leave the demotion off. There's another strength in numbers. That's a pretty fancy. Whirling Death for a spicy lethal. That's stunning my 8-5. That's okay. If I Legion Marauder and we're getting +5/+5. Go more board. Just have a big intimidate board. Rumble's doing 11 damage, so we do have to block 1, I think. Because we can buff it to a 9, but we can't do anything else. So Rumble's gonna kill one of them. I don't think the others are going to attack. No one cares about LeBlanc. Just block with the LeBlanc. Fair enough. I always have the mentality of gotta save the champions, but I mean, the boys are doing work. Yeah, okay, the board has stopped shaking. It hurts my eyes less. It does have a lot of effects, though. It's a very bright stage. No! Okay, we're super blocking with the LeBlancs. The LeBlancs. The single LeBlanc. Un Blanc. E Blanc. Okay, yes. Okay, goodbye LeBlanc. Thank you for your services rendered today. Ha! Fuck LeBlanc. Shadow Tech Walker is a nice blocker. I have a lot of options for next turn though, because we're gonna have 11 mana. There's a bloody business. So if we swing, we can also cast Iceborne, right? Negative 23. Do I just cast the Iceborne to flex? I feel like we should, right? And then might as well. And then we can just see how the blocks resolve. And then, yeah. I think we need to see how the blocks resolve and then might... Whirling? Oh, that's so many procs. They're so big. Ah! Wonderful. Okay, that's a dead Rumble. Rumble is dead. Is the dead? So if we cast Might, we just need to get through 1, right? So, casting the Overwhelm. You had your visual orgasms. You don't care about the win. You just care that it happened, that it did enough. Guess we can try that. 1 short. I think we have enough mana. I mean, if they have a response, don't. Too late. I saw the don't literal as I selected the option to pass. So that's fun and exciting. I mean, we can live. We can't live, actually. Fun facts. Well, we can live if we bloody business and we have a thing that's living next turn. Because these guys should, I think, stay on the board until all of the damage. Well, I'm gonna see if they have a response. Currently just waiting around. Come on, Jon Snow. Do you have a response or not? Do you have an action against Machin? You could have a silence. That would be bad. You could have... Mostly just a silence, I think. Hush and Targon. Otherwise, I guess they could... They can't buff a unit past a 16-12, right? We did it. We did it. Hush, yeah. They could silence it back down to a 3-2, but we did it anyway. We got it! Blast, you tuned into the great time. Haha! Fuck you, I have Marauders! And we gained LP. Yeah, yeah, okay. I should have been probably more afraid of Hush, but it worked anyway. Just lower it so it keeps the everywhere buffs. So it would have had the +4/+4 from Iceborne, which would have been 7 damage into Nexus. So we would have been 3 short then of lethal. Which we probably would have been able to make up for in the next turn, even if they had a second rumble, because then we could just keep our legions alive. I don't think you're dumb. Your turn, your suggestion was the more conservative, probably better option, I think. Mine was the YOLO fuck it idea, and YOLO fuck it usually gets me into trouble, so I think you were more correct on that one. Sometimes it works out, though. I have officially hit, I think, the end... Oh, does it keep the buffs from the other Marauders? Actually, I'm not sure. Yes, it does. Keeps the other ones because it's caused by the name, not an actual buff. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure about the Iceborne, so it would have gotten whatever the Marauders got, I think. Let me look at Marauder again. Marauder. Yeah, it is a grant. I'm actually not sure on this one. Not 100% sure. Plus Iceborne. I mean, that was pretty... It felt good to smack with our... I still think he looks like Hugh Jackman. With our Noxus boys. Thank you, Noxus boys. But okay. Have hit the end of submission, so now I'm free to do whatever. Have to test to ensure I've seen silence not lower its stats. 1+1 for each monitor per attack. Yes. I forgot how many times we attacked. I was just kind of vaguely aware we had a 13 power thing that we buffed into a 16. So if it was 13... -4 for the Marauder, for the Iceborne. So it would have gone down to 7. So we attacked 4 times with the Marauders, I think? So... If it kept the Marauder buff, it would have been... Actually, where's my math coming from? It would have been... It was 13 -4 from Iceborne, which brings it down to 9, which then would mean +6 from somewhere, I think, to Iceborne. Iceborne is +2/+2, so I'm again doing math. No, I think I'm doing math fine. Iceborne is... That doesn't have a slash in it. So it was +4. So if it was 13, it would have gone down to 9. So we had... yeah, we had 6 attacks. We had 6 Marauders that attacked over the course of the combat. So it would have been, if the Marauders kept their buffs, 9 damage to Nexus, even with a silence. So we would have been 1 off from lethal then. I think I figured it out. If assuming the Marauder buff stays and not the Iceborne buff, if both stay, then it would have been dead regardless. Hyper Mega Swings. I need to stop fussing about it and just, you know what? We swung with the big chunk. And we won with the big chunk. And that's enough. What do I feel like doing now? Are there any viewer decks I want to replay? I have a bunch at this point again. I'm at the point where I need to start cleaning out my inventory, or we're gonna run into problems. I could just play some Musils. We were doing well with that the previous. Path of Champions, PvE. Labs? Haven't done PvE in a while, actually. We could do PvE for a little bit. I forget where I was. I know I did poorly. We get stuck on... What do we get stuck on? We're here. We're just on Ezreal, actually. Oh, we got through Gangplank before. As you can see, I don't do this too often. The 2v2 lab? I did that a couple of times, and I actually thought that was kind of fun. I'm sure my opponents thought I was just completely stupid. But no, that was actually a cool format. I do slightly miss the fact that they were always different things in labs for a little while, because that was cool. I hope they kind of bring that back, because the variety was nice. This is really good, though. But yeah, we can try this. We got options. Let's see. I have 2 rerolls. We have Karina with Challenger. That's probably not... Actually... Sump works for summoning a random Poro. Recall with Predict. Let's see. We don't have that. I don't think we have the, Oh, no, we do have Fast Deal. Fast Deal is really helping us out with the discard. Could, try and reroll here. Because I don't love any of these. Sump works is okay, I think. Could grant the Boom Cruise. Elusive or something. Psy Cookie! Ahem! For the glory of Noxus! Never forget Noxus. Or Darius will find you in your sleep, and he'll do that giant axe thing where his chest looks like 3 barrels stapled together. I'm gonna try and find something else. There's an Echo with Fearsome, Funsmith, and Unscarred Reaver. Oh, that's kind of interesting. You could take an Ezreal. Ezreal with Fearsome. Funsmith is actually not that bad here. We have a lot of damage, actually. Thank Dog for Sisters. You hit him with your big axe. It's just have an axe on standby. In case of Darius finding you at night. I kind of like the Funsmith here, because we have a decent amount of damage spells with the Ezreal Jinx picks. So we could take that. I think I'm going to take this. That'll be interesting. Alright, what are we looking at? Karma's over there. Of course, Karma's over there. Oh, wonderful. Give me a thing. Give me an item? Items. Zonite plus 2+0. Barrier. And when I'm summoned, plant 2 flash bomb traps in the 10 cards of the enemy deck. Flash bombs. Discard to draw. I actually kind of don't mind the flash bombs here. Imagine Darius looking at your axe and be like, hey, nice Dax, bro, can I dunk with it? He comes to murder you and then he just compliments your weapon. That sounds pretty Darius to me. So we have Aeronaut. Has every unit with 2 or less power. It's a 50% being stunned and a 50% chance of gaining elusive. When a unit dies, grant a random unit in that player's hand +1/+1. Both are elusive fucks. That's a reward. Card shop. Gold chest. I kind of like the experimental design, maybe. I mean, anything can be a weapon if you do it right. It's all about how you use it. Not how big it is, just how you use it. In all cases. Hi, Amateur Aeronaut. Greetings to you too. Mystic Shot, Design. Okay, and then we have Fast Deal. So that's fine. We don't need to worry about discard because they all come back. It'll take it. Boop. Oh, there's a Boom Crew. Okay, alright. So to get the hang of this thing, don't die. Don't die, small one. Oh my god. I really hate the fact that the AI understands how to emote. I can't express to you how much that just fills me with concern. Good and big, silky, slicey weapons? I read that as silky, and I was like, no, slicey. Slicey indeed. I feel like it also doesn't care so much if it slices or if it smashes. Both are pretty good. I would imagine the Darius book. You stunned my Poro. My poor Poro. But my Poro. I liked my Poro. It was good. How could you? Okay. That, flash bombs are actually not too bad. There's a production surge. Tough turret. Okay. I cannot block very much there. So we're gonna take damage. That doesn't do very much, unfortunately. Well, we kind of have to. I don't want to take too much damage. Darius, you, after Scion came, Darius is dead. Darius was always a little on the unfortunate side, considering there's a card called the Ruin Runner that also exists. That got elusive. That's all elusive. We're totally fine. Everything's fine. I see no problems. Okay. 4 flash bombs. That's cheaper. My board is so small. Watch them all get stunned in a hot second. Because that's how it do. Alright, that's 4 damage at least. Ah, but we're so low on units. Ah! Okay. Well, if it's we die quickly, then we can just retry. Alright! Oh, they got elusive. There's a pow. There's a Poro cannon. No flash bombs. Oh my god. No! Probably want to keep that open for sure. We can discard to draw eventually. Rocket border is fine. You actually don't get stunned, I believe. 2 or less, yeah. Okay. Doop. Boom baboon there. There's a scrap scuttler. Oh, because we could have discarded as well. Well, we're taking a bunch here. Stop that. It is a bit annoying. Don't appreciate it. 3 to a unit. Probably want to remove the 4. We're left with 2 units left. I'm still not used to the damage being burst. Keep you indeed. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Yeah, okay. That got stunned. That's good. Let's see. We can dump to draw. Then we can still cast Boom Baboon into Flame Chompers and have a Poro Cannon. Vigar 450! Hello! Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're doing alright. That's annoying. Oh boy, that's annoying. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba! Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba! Okay, you can go for sure. Don't block with that. So the 2, 3, and the 5, 2 are the only remaining targets. Everything dies to the quick attack. Sure, okay. Fewer units to worry about. Tanya came at the end. No, we're still gonna go for a little bit. Not the end. Mike probably planning to go, what time is it? 10:51 now? Not for, 3 more hours, but another 2, I think. Or not 2. Another hour or so, maybe. I probably will see how far I can get in this PvE, and then go from there. But also that, yes, that is absolutely what she said. That's a thermogenic beam. How rude of you! AI having a concept of what is a reasonable play. I'm horribly offended. You got some custom cards. Zoe, Aesol, and Bard are the most powerful in lore. Bard's some kind of nightmare creature, right? I don't know exactly what he is, but certainly a confusing being. Alright. There's stun. There's an Ezreal. Finally, the goddamn flash bomb happened. Oh my god. Took it long enough, I swear to god. Okay, we're fine. 17 over there. A Mystic Shot in hand. A fucking wonderful. Is Pure Sound. Orion Kindred is the strongest, and Laura because she is Death. I mean, it depends on how, I guess, how much you consider Death to be a, whatchamacallit? Can I do anything here? I can't really discard super easily, but I think we can still Boom Baboon. Though I might attack with Ezreal first. Oh, the 2-1 is gonna get in the way. So we're not hitting Nexus and then it dies. That 2-1 is a problem. The elusive generation is the problem for sure. Avatar like the Grim Reaper apparently. Right, Universe spoiler, Death of Kindred, the end. I don't know. I feel like Soul... I don't know about Kindred versus Soul. I feel like one could... But I don't actually know. How imprisonable is Kindred? I don't know the answer to that. I actually kind of want a Funsmith for extra damage, but... Ah, boy! This is not going super well. Excellent, because I can't get a Mystic this turn. Something is going to die for sure. Everyone, the wolf, when they call Kindred a she, they can't fight. That's true. Also, to be fair, Kindred is not exactly... whatchamacallit? Probably not exactly a gendered being. It is, as has been said, literally just death. Oh, you're killing that? Okay. Alright, thank you AI for being a dumb. That has Fury, I just realized. Oh boy! Fury Procs! Alright. We're clattering through this. Yes, Vygar, sure thing. Might do this... How long are you around today? That just hit the fucking tough thing. Oh my god. Let's see. 3... oh. Okay. We can block the 3-3. 3, 2, 1 here. That seems okay. The 3-2 remains. Our opponent, our lovely AI opponent has nothing. Did I accidentally mute it? I did not mean to do that. We need its noises. We need it complaining at us the whole time for sure. 2 being at least gendered or otherwise. Nobody except Timo. Okay. Yep. There's an Ezreal. Okay. Finally, we can hit something. Finally, we can hit a Nexus. That trap was literally useless. Oh my god. Ah! Just a light scrim. 5 of 6. We have Spules. That's a Poro. Fuck that noise. No thank you. Static is a draw, but we have leveled. The emotes. The emotes still fucking get me. 13. Can hold that, I guess. It's just gonna slowly produce units. Watch the flash bomb happen. Oh, no flash bomb. Oh, just a crush bot. Just a crush. Let's see. Boop. Boop. That's down to 7, and then we can just open swing. Alright. Removal. Burn the bot. Killing the bot. I'm sorry, Crush Bot. I know you recently got your keyword and type updated. Your the type, not the keyword. I know that you recently got an upgrade. I apologize for shitting on it. And there's a static shot. Great. There's a rocket border. Great. Doesn't matter. Here we go. Fucking damage! Yeah! Thank you, Ezreal. Now I need to heal at some point. We're fine.
We blew them up.
Wait till Blitz. Oh, to get more tech cards? Oh, Blitzcrank. Oh, yeah. Blitzcrank's hook is going to be an interesting translation into LOR. We'll have to see what they do with that. Inner Sanctum. Fearsome. Oh, Perfectionist isn't terrible. It could duplicate removal or targeting or something. Quick attack, eager apprentice, refill spell mana. That's actually, a spell mana isn't too bad either. Says hope for the victor text. Q&A list, 1 bard, 2 assault, 3 kindred, 4 everyone else. Since the Jace rework. Jax will always be number 1. Thought Zoe was stronger than Soul. I thought the Galactic Space Toddler was pretty far up there, to be honest. Actually don't mind the refill, I think. There's a healer regardless. Chest, shop. Let's see. Could try the shop. What's ahead of us here? Can't really see. Let's just go to the shop for now, I think. We got a heal. There's a vault breaker. An elusive Adaptatron. Speaking of techs, Bard was really strong and he was stronger than Space Puppy. She's the only that changed after. Bard goes cling ding ding ding. Bard makes a bunch of noises because as a sound, I suppose. Patrol Warden's Death's Hand. Summoning a Poro with a Death's Hand. How much are the reroll tokens? Only 30 gold. I could buy some of those. None of these are really quite singing to me, to be honest. Music. Bring me the music, though. That he can time pause them all, including Kindred Assault, uses evidence. Has a video on it and explains it better. I'm sure one of the lore people understands this way better than I can ever attempt to understand it. I might just buy a token or 2. These aren't blowing me away. Adaptatron can't really do much with elusive. I don't need a spell shield on that. That's never triggering. But the Poros next keeps coming up with the Death's Hand. I like this for the deck, but I don't necessarily want the extra Poro happening. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might just buy a reroll this, and then continue on. Let's Crank is strong because he can grab mountains. Excludes people like Bard whose powers are basically unknown. I mean, if their powers are unknown, that's also a thing. Chempunk. When I'm summoned or destroyed, heal your nexus equal to cost. Summon a 6+ cost spell, so we have True Shot Barrage, but that's it. Static Shock with a 1 mana Static Shock with a Plunder effect. That could be kind of interesting. Stalking Shadows, Mind Meld. Okay, I'm tempted by the static for sure. I kind of want to take a Mind Meld, but I feel like that isn't great depending on how the turn works out. Winder? Is that how I pronounce your username? Thank you for the raid and hello and welcome. I hope you're doing all right. Woo, raid! But yes, hello everyone. It's Lorian. Sad Jax doesn't outpower them all anymore. I mean, he's fighting with the lamppost. If you gave him a sword, would it help? Let's see. I think I'm gonna take a static. Oh, do I take a Mind Meld for memes? I kind of want to. Because we're casting an okay number of spells. It's 7 mana, though. Hello. Oh, Morbidorp. Hello. Welcome back as well. Hello. Let's see. Mind Meld. I don't know when. I think someone gifted a sub a little while back. Fuck it. I'm going to take it. And then we're going to leave before I'm tempted to buy anything else terrible. And then we're gonna face off with Karma, and then we're gonna have a time. Jax needs some rewriting on the lore. I don't know if Pike is immortal. Is Pike immortal? He's certainly terrifying. All stairs start with 10 mana gems. Oh, we're enlightened already. Fuck you, Karma. I'm bracing for it. I know he was resurrected by some kind of sea monster. Say resurrected / saved. I can die. Just stubborn. That's also Atreus' story, isn't it? Just he kind of hung around for a long time, and then he kept coming back when people tried to kill him. He was just like, not today, bitches! There's a static shot. So our discard matters less. There's a Zonite. We can actually just cast a whole bunch of things, which is pretty exciting, actually. Have a static. There's a rocket border. Karma's leveling. Good. Hello. Good to see ya. Kindred is the aspect, and even Soul can die eventually. Vigar, thank you for sending over the cards. We'll take a look after we've... Probably after we've died to this run at some point, which I'm assuming is going to happen relatively quickly. That's a mystic shot. I really don't appreciate that. Could do without. Could do without a mystic shot, per se. Res by the Jawfish. Okay, I knew there was something to do with Jawfish in there. That's a draw. That's a plunder effect. We're actually going to trigger that. Once it goes through. So that goes down to 1, so we can keep that in mind. The 3 can go, I think. Everything has 3 health, so the mystic shot's okay for now. Okay, everything's happening. That's good. That's great. We can discard and draw here as well. Alright, Soul is a cosmic galaxy dragon, but eventually he too will die. Yes. There's some McPoros happening. I do love a good McPoro. Can I cast both here? Let's see, let's just try and take this. Go with this. That's 12 damage. Something is gonna block potentially. We have a static and another Poro in the back pocket. Oh, Greece and Algeria. That's honestly pretty cool. Yep, okay. That should remove set champions. One of them from the distribution pool, which is great, because I don't want them around. We'll deal with the fucking overwhelm in a hot minute. That's good. Excellent. Good. Great. Have a thing. Have Poro. We're doing it. Poros are from MC Brahms. There's another Karma. Great. Good to see.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
That's a refill of the mana. There's an Eye of the Dragon. The Dragonlings are truly inescapable. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They're always gonna be around. That's super stunned. That's stunned forever. Okay. Noted. Very much noted. We go down to 13 if we do that. I mean, I can still, I guess, block over here, save some health. That's 2 3/2s. Don't like it. Karma doesn't take damage. If we do that, though, we're saving HP. Karma's kind of a problem. I think... Actually, I do kind of like this more then. Because then we can Mystic Shot her down, I think, the next following turn. We'll give us an LOR, we're gonna be annoyed as fuck. Yeah, I know for people in the era of this stream is at a really bad time. So for any of you who are in that time bracket of, it's real fucking late but you're here, or real fucking early and you're here, welcome and thank you for continuing to be here.
I'm on it.
Insomnia is bae? I don't know about bae, but it is certainly a very familiar state of being. Yep, a bunch of things have quick attack. There's still elusive. Please don't stun my stuff. You're killing that? Okay, I still get a Mystic Shot, so that's honestly acceptable. Thank you for the Lux emote, Karma. Appreciate you. Okay, there's an Eye of the Dragon. You're not triggered quite yet. That is exciting. That's exciting news. Please remove the spell, bitch. Thank you! Annoying. Yordles kind of wish Kennen had Ember Monk's voice. Also annoying with that climbing voice. It's very high and nasal, Kennen's voice. I'm not quite sure why. Also, yes, Vigar, I did add the Shurima one. I remembered you mentioned that. And I figured if we had Noxus and Demacia, I might as well add the good, the good old Shurima one as well. Two procs of the Shurima. Can I bundle these together, or do I need to do them both? I guess I have to do them both. Shurima! Your Emperor has returned! One is okay. I thank you for saving my throat and my neighbors. Mostly my neighbors. Help! Just help! Just a loud help from the back. Oh boy. Oh boy! Look at all of the damage. How dead are we? We're actually threatened. I am actually beholding a threat, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, Poro? Sorry, Poro. Oh my god, the AI is gaining HP. Oh god. Yeah, the Poros we have refreshers for. The other ones not so much, unfortunately, which is bad. Okay, well, just one is okay. Karma is annoying. Karma is pretty annoying, yes. The lifesteal is particularly bad. Could use some of my removal at the moment. Right now I have McPoros, which is great. Don't get me wrong. Not to shit on the Poros. They are beautiful beings. She's having an adventure. She's adorable. Has aviator glasses. How could you be any better? I'm just in pain is the thing. I can level my Jinx though. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat, I think. It's a neat situation. Okay, so we have 2 Fleetings and a Jinx. That should level. I see a way out. Let's keep doing this. Karma's a bitch. You trap 10 late game cards. Okay, I don't really want you to gain health. Okay, everything goes unopposed. You're at 4 of 6, so we need 1 more proc. We held onto our blockers. We can cast that. That was just raw cast, which is fine. Okay, those are not happening yet. Karma's down. We're gonna cast the leveling. Hand is empty. Had that hit that stairs. That would do a lot, especially because it now does 3 damage. Winder, thank you for the follow. Please correct me if I'm saying that wrong. Okay, there's an attune. There's a jury rig and a boom baboon. There's a flame chompers. Didn't want to draw that right now, but I'll take it. There's a ritual of renewal. I'm in pain. Cause that's a bad time. There's 2. It killed a thing. The flash bombs actually did something. Fantastique. Okay. It's right. Excellent. Carmen, the Path of Champions, not the champion in general. Holding someone hostage with karma creating cards and healing ad infinitum. He drew his own death after 45 minutes? 45 minutes? What have you done to someone? Causes them intense pain, it would seem. I do want to try and murder the small ones. The small ones are a wee bit of a problem. Don't get healing. Healing is bad. No heal. No, good lord. No, don't put my Jinx back. At least that's all your mana, Karma. Okay, that's alright. I need to live. We're doing great. That didn't die, unfortunately. That's a bit unfortunate. I can't discard. I can play everything in my hand. I just can't. Alright, we're gonna cast the Jinx. We're just gonna hard cast all of these. Reject humanity again? Also, Winder, I'm glad it is correct. I always feel bad when I mess it up. I'm like, oh god, I'm sorry. Yep. Okay, we've emptied our hand. We can do this. I can remove most of Karma's stuff. Looking good. Come on, Jinx. Come on, Jinx, I trust. In Jinx, we trust. Beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. First time we empty our hand, there's a static shock that we can get with a plunder effect. That's a discard. There's a funsmith. There's a, oh, it killed the health gain. It's killed the little life gain, bitch. Fucking fantastic. If I do that, it's down to 6. We have, actually, if we do this and then we summon a funsmith and then cast it, it's not the worst. I think that's okay. Can we dump our hand again? I think, yeah, we're pretty sure we can dump our hand again. Okay, is there another fucking recall? Pain. It's fine. I can actually not cast all of it now, because we're down on the mana. We're one short because I don't have discard for the stupid flame chompers, unfortunately. Good. At least the plunder effect is still happening. Down to 12. There's another overwhelm thing. Thank you. Good times. Good talking with you.
Give me a weapon, I'll give it
There's an Ezreal. Okay, you're also gonna level. That's good. That's good. Actually, if I cast the Ezreal into static, there's a chance we can draw spells, because I, again, cannot dump my hand. That's fine. 2 level, draw. Actually, tempted to hit the 6/6. Don't know if we can delete Karma. The 6/6 is gonna hurt us, regardless. Yeah, I can't actually avoid too much of that damage because we can't kill it. I need to stop drawing flame chompers. That is bad. Help! Okay, that's fine. We're doing great. Discard to draw. I don't actually care about chunking one of these. That's fine. Disappear out of my hand. That's okay. Ooh, True Shot Barrage does things, especially with the Funsmith on board. You have more health too. There's a Mind Meld. That actually goes up to 9. Okay. I can't cast both of these, unfortunately. That goes up to a 7/10. Okay, so I can't kill the Karma anyway. Mind Meld makes everything a 9/9, which is, I mean, it's fleeting. It prevents us from taking overwhelm damage. The Karma can still attack and get, well, actually won't kill anything if it does. True Shot Barrage if we cast it. 4/3/2. I'm just kind of afraid of the 6/6 because if it comes in, do they have things like Twin Disciplines? That's what I'm really worried about. I don't know if the AI is smart enough for that. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Mind Meld. I'm gonna squeeze value out of it. Is there a deny? Ah, fuck! Damn it, AI! The AI doesn't understand the mean value. Trash. Absolute trash. And more healing. Oh boy! Oh my god, that's so much HP! Stop that! How many cards are left? 12 and 10. Okay! We're doing great! Kill that motherfucker. Is Poro blocking there? We need to block. We do actually need to block. Boop. Bap. Dead lifesteal. Hypothetically. Very hypothetically. I'm just gonna get stuff out of my hand, I think. 26. What a time to be alive. There's another Jinx. There's an Eye of the Dragon. There's a Papow. There's a Get Excited. So that does 4 to anything. Boom Crew, Plants, Traps. We have a True Shot still. You want a Poro to fart in your eardrums. Devil D, welcome back. Hope you're doing alright. 4/3/2, I guess. Boom. That wipes everything. We can then swing with everything else. There's a Dragon's Protection. Please do not have another counter. The counters hurt me. Is that another fucking deny? It's the Poro Snacks. Oh, Borealis, not snacks, Borealis. Oh, and a deny. I swear to God! The denies are unavoidable, it would seem. Oh, joys. How many denies are in that fucking deck? I don't enjoy it, for sure. Definitely don't enjoy it. I guess we can discard here and kill it anyway. So, we can still hook, they still have 1 mana. We still can't empty our hand. Ah! She starts the Poros. Are the Poros just insta-death? Probably, right? Oh, good. 1 mana left. There's a Sinister Poro. Fantastic! Yep. I guess we just take that. Go with everything else. Try to damage her. Not with the Funsmith, though. I need that one for purposes. Nothing can go. Nothing can really attack here. Oh my god. This Karma's is fucking huge. The 7-9. Why not pull the Karma? That's probably better, isn't it? Because then we have a better open.
It's called gunplay.
Ugh. Ugh. Come on, AI. Stop healing. Stop fucking healing. Okay.
Time to go.
2 counters are down. Does the deck run 3 counters? I'm assuming. So I'm just going to assume there's a counter in hand still. There's a Flame Chompers and another Jinx. There's another Get Excited. There's a discard and a draw. Great. Good. Good to see you, lady. Fantastic. Wonderful. Where's the recall now? This deck always has a recall of something. Down to 8. Deal 4 to a unit. So we do have burst out, as well as damage here. This seems now just like overkill on the 2-1, but we also don't want to take the damage. You're gonna do 2 to Nexus, which actually means that they can take a bit more upon that. This is actually 8 damage. Do we have a shot at killing the Karma here? That's Poro allies. Trade the Jinx and replay it. I think we might be able... Yeah, I'm thinking about that now. We might actually be able to just kill the Karma. Down to 2, so we do need to block elsewhere.
It wasn't me.
Keeping the Funsmith. Murdering Karma hypothetically. If she takes the damage, you get the burst burn. Hoping there aren't any fast spells. I don't know what the AI deck runs. There's another fucking recall. That's fine. Ezreal, this needs to happen now then. Before the Ezreal disappears, that we can just recast. So that's fine. That's alright. Jinx can be recast. Funsmith is still around. We can do both of these. Think we're close to dumping the hand. They give lineage of user recently. There's this mage who mastered spiritual magic and arcane wizardry shit. Also had some fight with a weird blue-haired girl, and she shot her in the head with a gun, and then the space dragon came by. That sounds like a pretty accurate description of League, yes? I'm assuming it is a don't ask questions situation. There's a Poro again. Stop that Poro stuff. The Poro stuff is no good. There is a Jury Rig, an Aesthetic Shock, and the Flame Chompers. So many things are happening. Let's see. Ezreal, and you can go, I think. Funsmith is held back. Do you want to take anything with the Flame Chomp? What's the least significant here? The Poro is actually going to become larger. Could try and cast a Sump Dredger, but all of these are going to go as well. Don't forget Puffcat Peddler. No one expects Jerry. No one really Jerry is the secret there. No one anticipates Jerry. Jerry and Bob, the duo. That's a +1/+1 and that. We do need to actually recast, so there and here, I think. We'll have blockers for the 3/3 and the Jinx for a little bit. We have a Mystic. That's gonna do some damage with Ezreal, and we have 2 more, and we also have a draw. They mandated plastic bag bans and 25-cent charge for paperbacks. A couple of people with free meal vouchers are going hungry because McDonald's has to charge for the bag. Oh, that's really shitty. That's an obvious example of they thought it would do a thing, and then it just fucked over people who actually need help. Oh, yeah, that's no good. There's a true shot. I don't mind a true shot. If we bonk a fearsome, that's probably better for us because everything else can get blocked. The weird and the wild should have let you guiled. Fast around attempt to the task with the ink to slowing drives and you get dying. The contract expires, sleep now in the fire. You're gonna meet your match, soul belongs to Snatcher, your service is no longer required. I was not expecting the lyrics to go that way. What is that, by the way, Vigar? Yeah, also fucking capitalism, right? You did it wrong again. Yes, Philiporo. 5 cards. Oh, 1 card left. We're gonna fucking. Oh god, no! 3 to anything. Can I actually? Is there a way out for me here? I think I need to open swing on the next turn and hope that the AI doesn't have anything, right? So we need to kill a Poro and kill that. So 2 damage goes in. And then we true shot whatever gets played next so that we have an open attack, I think. It can just kill. Main lyrics of the song, your contract has expired. Poro snacks. Okay, so they're not casting it. Or the AI isn't casting it. Can't I go face? 4, 3... I don't know if it's quite enough because it's 7 plus 2 for the Ezreal, right? So it'd be 9, but I don't have any other burn in hand. That we might be able to draw something. But I think with the Ezreal doing 2 on targeting enemies, we should be able to just wipe the board. Yeah, it's short, unfortunately. I think we can pass and swing. Okay, fluffed is... Don't get lifesteal. Don't get lifesteal. That's an 8/8. Okay. 4, 3, 2. So there's only 1 unit there. Though, if we cast... Actually, if we just cast... Flame Chompers with the Sump Dredger... and then hold a true shot for the next turn. Oh, but the Sump Dredgers, there's no space for it. I think this is still better then. Because we almost have... We don't have room for the Challenger on the field. That should be fine. And then we can just open, I think. And we need to open and win and not... Actually, if I had drawn a card, I think we would have decked. Please don't deck. Please, okay, that's... Oh no, because the discard's coming... Oh, fuck, no. Ah, damn it, I decked anyway because of the discard effect from our power. Ah!
Really?
Ah! Damn it. God damn it. Yeah, damn it. Close enough. I missed Swain on the first try. I'm unsurprised we missed Karma, though we almost did it! It was so close! Imagine decking yourself? I can. People gave me Sandseer decks when that was a thing. That's wonderful. Give me the rank up. And then we will put it to rest for today. God damn it, Karma. That was frustrating. Or I think I removed all of the Karmas as well, and then we still couldn't do it! Ah! Okay. But, yes, let's pause that there. And I think for today, what time is it? It is 11:30 about. Yes, Winder, thank you for the raid and for coming by. Appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day or whatever time it is where you are. And for now, I think I will close out the gameplay. Yes, Vigar, I will get to that. But I'll close out the gameplay today and check out Vigar's custom cards. Also 11:30. I see. AM or PM, because it's PM here. But for now, let's take a look at some custom cards, and then I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific time, not 3 p.m. We're starting a little bit later. Got some stuff to do. But we'll be doing expeditions and the regular stuff as usual. Let's take a look at these cards. I'm scrolling to the top here. Vigar, 1 sec. Oh, there's a lot today. All right, I'm down. Yes, PM. Oh, so you're in the same time zone than I am. Same coast, same coast. Whoa, same coast. All right. Let's take a look at these cards. 1 mana, Truth Triple Region. Champions of Bandle City are Noxus 2. Forgot to put them. Okay, so from these custom, 2 Champions of Bandle are also Noxus. I guess, yeah, that makes sense, especially with the Rumble existing and all of that. Okay, good to know. So, lots of dual region stuff then, that would seem. 1 mana, weakened Ultra Crystal as a landmark. Game start, summon me, so similar to Sundisk. Countdown 30, recover the Ultra Crystal. When an Ultra Champion levels up, advance by 10. Very similar to the Sundisk then. So the Ultra Crystal is something we're looking for. Mafia Ball. Countdown 4, deal 2 to 3 random enemies. When I'm destroyed by another card, then deal 7 to the strongest enemy. Weight of Judgment on a landmark stick. The champions in the center of the Ultra Champions? Okay. We're putting it together. Supercharge! Burst. Deal 2 to an enemy. Create an Ultra Charge in your deck. Uncraftable. So this is coming from something else. That is basically Pow Pow, but to Noxus damage. Oh god. So it is enemy, but not Nexus damage. That's good. I would hate if this did Nexus damage. 5 to an enemy and create a Mega Charge in hand. Oh, this is also uncraftable. Okay, so these are all generated by something. Mega Charge, deal 6 to 2 enemies. That's so much removal at burst. Noxus 3/3, Mafia Goon. Play, I deal 1 to a random ally if he survives and grant +1/+1. Good Vladimir synergies. Mafia Boss, summon a Mafia Goon on play. Level up, you've summoned 4 goons. Mafia Boss leveled. Summon a Mafia Goon every time an ally deals, I deal 1 to a random enemy. You've recovered the Ultra Crystal. 3rd level. Quick attack. Summon a Mafia Goon on attack. Round start, create a Supercharge in hand on defense. Next time I attack, I summon a Mafia Ball instead of a Mafia Goon. So it's generating Mega Charges? Supercharges. And the balls. Okay. Mafia Overcome is a fast spell. Deal 2 to a unit and summon a Mafia Goon. If you have dealt 8+ damage to the enemy Nexus. Yes. Grant to an ally +2/+2 as well. Okay. For 3 mana. That's actually pretty decent. DJ Grooves, Yordle. That's an adorable Yordle. I like the burb Yordle. I've seen you deal damage to the enemy Nexus once. That's a super fast level. All your multi-region followers cost 1 less. 3rd level up, you've recovered the Ultra Crystal. 2 mana impact, double attack. All your multi-region followers and all Ultra Champions cost 1 less and has impact 3 times. Oh, this is also uncraftable. Oh, the first one is, but these are just the levels. Yes, okay. Win the award! Fast! Draw 1. If you have 3+ allies, then deal 2 to an enemy as well for 1. That's actually not bad. The draw and the damage is pretty good. Conductor Yordle. Fearsome. Game start. If your first 4 cards cost 9+ mana in total, then draw me. So it heavily favors stacking your deck with more expensive things. You have drawn my copies 3+ times, or you have casted 2+ Blades Edges on me. Okay. Conductor leveled. Round start, create a Blades Edge in hand. Round end, deal 2 to a random enemy. You've recovered the Ultra Crystal. Level up Ultra Conductor. Fearsome impact. Round start, create a 0-cost Blades Edge in hand. That deals an extra damage. So that's 2 damage Blades Edges, yes. Round end, deal 5 to a random enemy. Okay, but if there are no enemies, then deal 3 to the enemy Nexus. So that is just an Ultra Poke on a stick. Good. Knife Call. Spell Focus. Create 4 Blades Edges in hand or draw 2. If you have Ultra Conductor, then from now on, when the enemy summons a unit, cast a Blades Edge to it. Or from now on, when you draw, reduce the cost of this card by 2. Oh. So whenever your opponent does something, it pings. An Ultra Conductor does now... Oh, so it just does 2 damage to everything your opponent summons? Ouch! Ouch! Okay, we're shifting regions now to Shadow Isles. 3 mana Elusive Impact Ghost Minion. 6 mana Corrupted Hat Kid. Attacks on the weakest enemy. Okay, quick attack, fearsome. 6 mana 7/6. Contract. Fast 6 mana. Summon a ghost minion and grant an enemy -2/-0. Kill an ally to summon a random champion from your regions. Kill another ally to summon a random champion out of your regions. For only 6? So you need to kill 2 things to get 2 champions from out of your region. That's honest. That sounds like some weird but potentially very fun RNG, depending on what you roll on that. Imagine if it just like shits out a soul, because that's possible, isn't it? Oh god, contracting a soul randomly on like turn 3. If you bank your mana and have, I guess it would be probably more like turn 4 or 5, but still. Contract and corrupted hacker uncraftable. Oh, okay, but still, that's a lot. Snatcher, undead, 7 mana, elusive and fearsome. Summon attack, summon an attacking ghost minion. You've summoned but not played 3+ elusive followers. Interesting. Okay. Snatcher with elusive and fearsome leveled. Summon an attacking ghost minion with a +1/+0. Nightfall or round start. Create a contract in hand if you don't have one. Oh, so you can just trigger it with Nightfall. Okay. Recover the Ultra Crystal for a level up. Ultra Snatcher with Spell Shield as well. Summon an attacking corrupted Hat Kid on attack. Nightfall around start. Create a contract in hand if you don't have one. Next strike, I kill the strongest enemy and grant all other Shadow Isles allies +1/+1. I'm running out of my ability to talk. Apologies. Reminds me recently that Ren Shadowblade had a pretty cool ability back in beta that was completely changed. Oh, what was the original one? Because right now it just it doesn't do a ton. Grant enemy followers ephemeral when they were summoned. Oh, that is pretty cool. Very different now. And also a lot more powerful, because if you can just, it's an indirect board wipe then, usually. If you play it at the right time. Death Wish! Slow. Summon a ghost minion, advance a landmark by 2. If you have Ultra Snatcher, then summon a corrupted Hat Kid instead. So Hat Kid is the 7/6. Okay. Timepiece. Bandle. Switch in regions. Fast. 2 mana. Predict. Then revive all allies with 3 or less power that died this round. That would be really fun with Zillion. Or Echo, actually, depending. Mustache Girl, player defense. Create a timepiece in hand. You've played 5+ timepieces. 4/3 Shadow Fiend on strike. Yes, that one. Last round, not this round. Oh, last round. Oh, interesting timing then. So it's not like a Mist's Call or Chrono Break. Mustache Girl leveled. Player defend. Create a timepiece in hand. All your fast spells cost 1 less. Oh, that with Senna for the damage reduction on top of it. Level up with the Ultra Crystal. Quick attack. Player defend. Create a timepiece. All your fast and slow spells cost 2 less. Round start. Deal 3 to the enemy nexus. Your timepieces revive all allies that died last round. It's like a fast servitude. With minus the landmark. Broken Time, fast, create a 0-cost timepiece in hand, then grant an ally +3/+2. Grant an enemy -1/-0 for every fast spell you've casted this game. That could also be quite a bit of damage reduction, because if you have the champion on the field, this goes down to 6 or 5, right? Depending. And then finally, Crystallic Evolution, slow. Level up all your level 1 Ultra Champions. So basically Ascendant's Rise equivalent for the Ultra Crystal. Ah. I like how some of these mirror the Sun Disk, but are different regions and also come with some very different mechanics. Starboy Deluxe, hello! Welcome to the stream in the chat. Thank you for the follow earlier. And also, I'm glad to have found you as well through that list from Space Coast. Welcome. Hope you're doing all right. Favorite is Snatcher and Mustache Girl. Mustache Girl and Snatcher are pretty cool. I like the Conductor as well. I think the Blade's Edge synergy is kind of cool. I'm really where's the one? This contract card. This contract card slaps, and I would be very afraid of it if it actually existed. Good art as usual for these. I think I also like the Snatcher art a ton, just because of the color scheme. That looks pretty cool. Lots of elusive and shadow owls again, which is only slightly worrisome. If the cards were to be manifested. Also the burst damage. I'm just so afraid of decimates that to add burst damage removal and Noxus as well is just like, I'm gonna back away slowly. Very slowly. Yes. I know, the article was neat, wasn't it? Yes. But Vigar, as usual, thank you for the card submissions. Some interesting designs as always. Also, Triple Region is an interesting one, because it means you can play these in a bunch of different decks. Mafia Boss, when you cast the charges, it says Supercharge, Ultra Charge, Mega Charge. I'm glad you have the voice lines set up as well. That's pretty neat. We need you to also send us now recordings of you yelling their voice lines. But anyway, thank you for the cards. He says it's the game he exists in as well. Okay. That makes sense as well. Vigar had some sick Shadow Owls cards. Oh! Yeah. No, Vigar comes out with some really interesting shit. I'm glad you've seen it as well. I have an entire library of interesting shit to refer back to now. But yeah, thank you for sending those over. So it is approaching midnight my time. We've been online for over almost 3.5 hours now. So I think I'm going to head out for the evening. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. The Twitch schedule may be inaccurate. It might say I'm starting at 3 p.m. Pacific. That is 2 hours too early. So I'll be back at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, Starboy Deluxe, thank you for the sub as well. Appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying your time in my small chaos corner. Bye, Sai Cookie. I'll be back tomorrow doing expeditions, ranked as per usual. And then same on Sunday. Probably we'll throw in some TFT or Ruin King at the end. We've run into a boss in Ruin King that I do want to defeat, even if I don't quite understand why it's doing so much damage at the wrong times. But look forward to that. I definitely want to continue Ruin King. That's going to be pretty cool. I'm like a third of the way through. But anyway, thank you to everyone who came by today. Appreciate it. Shout out again to Space Coast for putting me in the article. That was pretty neat. Starboy, yes, thank you for the sub and for coming by. I hope to see you again as well in a future stream. And that goes for the rest of you of course. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for popping by the chat, for the subs, for the follows. I hope you enjoyed tonight. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. And I'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye, Internet.